Oh, all right, girl. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't said this in a long time.
We done been recording
It's been
episodes.
It's been a while. Hey, everybody. It's Lee. This is Let Us Say It's For You.
This is Mike. What?
Wow,
that's sad.
Let's do it again because I feel like I says. Hey, everybody. It's Lee. This is Let Us Say It For You.
And this is Big Mike.
Hello, everybody. So, yes, you've been getting episodes anyway, but we have not actually recorded an episode.
Right.
In about like
2 weeks.
Yeah. We're getting a little rusty.
It's good, though.
Yeah.
We have content.
Yeah. We've been living. So, it's currently September 1st at this point because it's after 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's my dad's birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday, Fasha.
Shout out to your Fasha.
I'm going to text him right now.
Tell him she's going to text her dad. It's my daughter's dad's birthday tomorrow. Monday, right? So, happy early birthday to my baby daddy. Shout out to him. That's my dog. I hope you guys have been okay. So I feel like it's been a while. We're in Fort Lauderdale, and a hurricane was on its way, and he has pivoted north, which we're all very excited about. But I feel like, we need to talk about that. The way Floridians act when hurricanes are on their way. Like, hurricanes are one of the situations when you live in South Florida, right? Or Florida in general, because that shit was going everywhere. But the way you people
behaved this time
was unacceptable. Unacceptable. I mean, gas was gone everywhere. All the canned goods, even Dasani, and people hate Dasani for whatever reason. That shit was gone. Like, you guys really showed your asses.
And on top of that, okay, so I don't know if anybody has ever heard, when in an emergency, like a state of emergency, do not panic, right? I know all of us have heard that. No one ever listens, right? So
ever. Do
you know that panicking gets you killed, right? Fear helps you strategize. I've learned that. A cop told me that. Good right?
Job, cop.
Literally, fear keeps you alive, right? You are fearful of something that may happen, but you're able to think through what's the best possible, strategy to get through it. Panic and anxiety cause you to make mistakes, and it causes you to do things on a whim, which are not best for you or anyone else
around you.
Like
buy 17 cans of corn.
Or parking directly behind somebody at a pump trying to take the gas with your car on. Your car is on at the pump. At this point, we're all blowing up. Like, y'all gotta slow it down.
You guys showed out. And I talked a lot of trash. I was just like, well, no, excuse me. I defended us as Floridians. I was like, oh, they're not going to get crazy with the gas, pipes and all that until at least Saturday, Sunday.
At least.
That's what I said. Because the hurricane was supposed to come Sunday night, Monday. Y'all was acting the ass on Thursday. And I'm like,
what?
Y'all are really showing out. All my neighbors are boarded up. It's dark as fuck in their house right now.
So my thing is, let's talk about
what you gonna do? You gonna leave it up to the end of November? You might as well. That's when hurricane season's over.
Listen to me. So hurricane comes Monday or Tuesday. You board your shit up on Friday. What y'all doing in the house?
It's dark in there. It's depressing in your home.
Like, now. I just really want to, and then everybody's canceling all their plans.
Yes, like the party.
Oh my God, I'm not going out tonight, and I'm not going to this, and I'm not going to that for something that you already pre-prepared for, over-prepared for, right? And it's not even going to be here. They literally said, we had really good weather today.
It was beautiful.
Up until tonight,
yes.
It didn't even rain.
Yes.
They said the same thing is going to happen tomorrow. A beautiful day.
It's a beautiful morning.
I am dead. Like, I think, okay, Leah.
What?
The economy was just boosted.
That's what I'm saying. Gas companies got mad money. All water companies flourished.
Economy shifted to this
because
the past couple
we
of days.
Acted a complete ass. And let me not say we. Y'all acted a complete ass.
So I was doing hair, and
I was annoyed.
The girl, her hair. Shout out to Sophie. She basically looked up the storm. She was like, Micah. I said, what? She was like, girl, we ain't get no hurricane. So I was just was like, stop. So she told me the update, and she was like, this is ridiculous. Her next door neighbor, literally, when I pulled up at like 9:00 in the morning, he had just finished putting up the wood on every last window of their home. I was like, bruh, he probably man, he looked like he was in high school. Like, he looked young, right? They probably told him, go out there and put up the wood,
make
right?
yourself used to put some shit up.
And they probably told him, go out there and take the wood down. In the same breath, bruh, like, he probably
when I was on my way to your class, I saw one of my neighbors, like, on the closer to the main street, just pulling all the damn screws out. I was like, see, and that was somebody mama told him, go take them shits down because it's too dark in here.
And like I said, y'all, like, I can see y'all doing this today, right? Like, preparing, going to the stores, getting gas. Y'all had to drive y'all gas out by Saturday.
That's what I was. This is why I said no one's gonna go crazy on gas, because you still have a whole weekend of things to do. When people start acting up on Thursday, I was like, do y'all not have to work on Friday? Because I had to take my ass to work on Friday. So how you're getting all this gas just to use it up? I think it is very important to realize the signs of things. They've been telling us since this shit started that it keeps shifting a different kind of way. First, a hurricane was coming on Sunday. Then a hurricane was coming on Monday. The shit even went on Tuesday a little bit. It kept moving. So what made you think that on Thursday it was time to board your windows up, take all the water out of Walmart? And then that's another fucking thing. Stop being so greedy.
And stop being selfish.
Yes, it's a combination of greed and selfishness. Why are you taking 66 gallons of water? You know what somebody said during Irma, which is 2 years ago?
Irma.
You bitches don't ever drink water.
And they not gonna
drink. You want to get 66 gallons.
They not gonna drink it now. It's gonna be sitting there collecting dust.
Yes, you cleaned the water out. Just like it was too much. It was just a lot for me. And I've gone through a Category 5 hurricane. I was living in Jamaica. I was it was my 9th grade year in Jamaica. It's a different grade, I think, whatever. But I came to BA later. Like, I started like 2 or 3 months after school started. But I was in Jamaica and I went through a Category 5 hurricane, and that shit was hectic. Like, it was like we were in the eye of the storm. We had literally went outside, me, my mom, my cousin. We thought it was over. It's like, oh, this was straight. And we literally looked up and saw like hell, right? Scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. When I say we ran so fast back in the house.
So another thing, back to hurricane memories. The craziest hurricane was in high school.
Was it Wilma?
Was it Wilma?
I lost my virginity.
Everybody came back pregnant. Everybody was pregnant. Everybody was pregnant when they came back to school.
Oh man.
Not Leah or me.
No. I did lose my virginity though. So
what I will say about,
if it went wrong, I would have been pregnant.
You would have been. What I will say about that hurricane, that was the scariest, because it actually did hit us, and it hit us hard.
But it was like it wasn't.
We were out of school
5. It was like a 2 or a 3. It wasn't really high.
It was a lot of wind. It was a lot of flood. It was a lot of rain. Like, we just got a lot of like the small things, which equaled out to big things. We didn't go to school for 2 weeks.
It was a long time.
We didn't have power.
Every tree was gone
for 2 weeks. Well, Players Place didn't have power for 2 weeks. I remember staying at Erica's house for 4 days straight. I was so sick of hot dogs. It was a curfew. Everybody had to go in their house when the sun went down. Like, it was sticks everywhere, bro. I swear to God. So much sticks, so much tree. All the trees were knocked down everywhere. And I remember driving around with my dad. I'm like, yo, it looked horrible. But one thing I will say about hurricanes, they bring people really close together, because you ain't got nothing to do. We shared some really great memories at Leah's house for Irma. All of our friends came over to her house, and we drank mostly.
Yeah. And remember the night when they finally came back, like, all my neighbors were outside.
Yeah.
We had all piled up. They brought out like this really nice bottle of rum I ain't never had. It was good.
It was so
And we were out there.
All of our power came on.
Yeah. And I was in the house sweeping, and then the power came on, and we like had like a heart attack in there. We were so hyped. The power finally came back. So it was wonderful. We personally were very delighted. Hurricanes definitely do bring you together. But in times like this, it shows your nasty side. I'm not gonna lie, because y'all was showing y'all ass this time. We've been judging you from the way you've been acting. So we have a guest today. He's been highly requested.
I am family.
He is. We have family here today.
Guess. Fuck me on.
Okay. It is Terry. He is finally here.
Yo.
Round of applause. I know you guys are clapping in your homes because you just couldn't wait for him to come on here and tell you about yourselves. So, how you doing, Terry?
I'm doing wonderful. How are
good?
you guys doing?
We're well. Dorian's not coming yet, apparently.
I was about to say, who the fuck is that? That nigga.
Who is that nigga?
He's gone elsewhere. He's made other plans. I have to account for. So, thank you for joining us. Finally, people have requested you. I don't know why, but they've asked.
Well, I'm here.
Two people have asked me to have you on the show, guys. So I guess here he is, y'all.
Cordero?
No, it wasn't even. Yes, so Cordero probably makes 3 because he wasn't even the first guy. He was like the third. I think Joey asked. Joey was like, "Y'all should get Terry on there," and some other
Joey
guy.
Lee?
Mm-hmm. And some other guy.
Joey Lee.
So he's here now. So anyway, I guess let me see. What's the first time I brought Terry up? I talked about the fact that Terry didn't pay for dates. What's your problem? Why?
That laugh.
Why don't you pay for dates?
Like to come on and
I'm happy you're here because you defend
get an
yourself.
understanding of things.
Because I was like, damn, you don't pay for dates?
I mean, it's simple. You hear it all the time. I don't pay for, first dates. If I don't know you like that.
So you asked her out and...
Nah. See, I don't ask out either. It just happens. It's like, hey, we should, bomb, let's, oh shit, yeah, we should go to the movies, man. You feel me?
So who initiates
the
outing?
That's what I was going to say. So if I initiated, I need to pay.
That's what
we would say.
So if she initiated, do she pay?
Yeah.
And
I like this. This is new.
But that's what we said.
Yeah.
Whoever initiates a date traditionally pays for it.
Right.
And if women knew that,
Terry hate that word
don't,
though, traditionally. He don't like tradition.
I hate tradition.
Yeah, he don't like that word at
but
all.
on top of that, it's like no one even knows about Dutch. Like I've said that to Paige. Paige was like, "What is that?" I said, "When you pay for you and they pay for them." Like nobody doesn't even know that.
Or
you know what I'm
just
saying?
split the bill.
Nobody knows that.
Right.
You feel me? They don't talk about, oh yeah, how about we do that? I do it in my relationship though. I'm like, you know what, babe? I got you. You know what? It's cool. But that was earlier on.
Yeah.
But I made the conscious effort to do that.
Right.
Has any woman ever made the conscious effort to be like, I got it?
Yeah, it happened recently.
Okay. So, okay.
Happened twice actually recently.
Oh, look at these girls taking care
I
of you.
might get married,
Right, at this rate, because this is offering to pay for the
This is
meal.
rare.
You got to wipe her up there.
This says a lot about a female that would pay for a meal like that. I might just cuff you.
Are you being serious? That really does say a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's it.
I mean, that's cool.
What does it say?
Right, yeah.
I mean, it just says that she's a different female. She already just thinks different. She's not of the normal. That's just the.
So what if she still expects you to pay? Because in her mind, it's, you asked me on a date, you should pay, but she just springs it on you one day. Don't worry, I'll take care of this one.
That's what's up. That's all she need to do is show me once. I might pay for the rest of them, but I know what type of female you are.
Okay,
it just
that's
says
cool.
a lot about you, for me at least.
That's cool. Yeah, because I know some women who might have it in their mind that they'll never, ever, ever pay for a date.
I have no reason behind that, and has no valid reason behind it.
No, but
just tradition.
perhaps, but not even just that. I mean, maybe they just expect their man to take care of them. So I can understand that.
Why though? You can't treat me once,
I agree.
twice.
I agree.
Jeez,
I
give me a
agree.
break.
Nah, she wants you to work for that.
I'm like,
Give me a break.
jeez, like it's nothing behind it.
All right, cool. So I think it's consideration levels. I feel like it depends on how thoughtful that individual is. She may never think to pay for anything because she's not thoughtful.
Conditioned.
And she's,
right. Same
she's
thing.
just not, she's just not. And so she might even do that with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like they may always complain about this bitch always
taking and never
never saying, oh yeah, because I've done it to Leah. Leah's done it to me. Tasha's done it to me. Like we've all you know what?
There you go.
Keep it. So that's the consideration of the person. So
But just the thought of them doing it is like, okay, I can fuck with you. But if y'all going out with a bitch that never do it, it's like, bro, we gotta leave this bitch home. Like, it just says a lot about you when you thoughtful of other people.
It's hard to do that.
Okay, so that's one. That's one thing debunked. Terry
only doesn't do it on
the first dates.
No.
Following dates,
this is the thing. If I don't know you, I'm not giving you money. Period. I'm not treating you. If we've been talking on the phone for a while and you got good vibes and we probably just went out to the beach and hung out, it wasn't no pay date, and I just like your vibe, then yeah, I might treat you. If I feel like you're a genuine person, but if I don't know you and I don't even know if I'm getting another date, hell no, I ain't paying for you.
Just tell me how that goes.
No.
Hey, Terry,
No.
what's up? Me and you were just la, and then it's like, okay, how do you mention the movies? I'm not the one who said it. So how do we end up at the movies and you buying your shit?
Like, it's never really let me take you out because I don't do that.
Right.
It's usually like, oh, this movie coming out. Shit, we should go see that shit. Let's go see it like that. It's never really
Okay.
Let me
But
take
who
you out
said
type
we
thing.
should go see that shit? Because that's what I think I'm holding on to. Whoever said that, that's the initiator.
It's like I don't know. It's like
Y'all ain't say it at the same time. So who said
I
it?
mean, it's like that's what
It's
I'm
on
saying. It's
some
like a balance, bro.
cordial ass.
It's like a casual conversation, and the movies come up like, oh, I want to see that. We should go see it. It's never like a let me take you out or da-da-da-da-da. I actually got somebody actually text me, let me take you out one day.
Well, we know. Well, there you
Like
go.
recently.
You should go ahead and just marry her. Cause
That's the same girl.
okay, all right. Well, I'm with it.
She been listening to him.
But for me, like I say, most of the time, it's just like an understanding thing rather than a let me take you out. I don't remember the last time I said that.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So I'm under the impression that it's hella friendly vibes
Right.
with these women.
Right.
And if that's the case, because when we're dating, we talk about dating and we like a guy, it's like, I like you and you know I like you, or I'm sexually attracted to you or whatever. You're trying to take me out because you're trying to pursue more than just being my friend.
Right.
So what it sounds like to me is you're playing it cool, trying to see what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you're not...
I always play it cool. I don't
So-
never put too much on the table because I don't like to play with people's feelings. So I gotta feel you out first, and before I show you too much, because I don't need you tripping.
Okay, so it's straight friend vibes, like just cooling. You don't flirt too much.
Always
You
friends
don't.
off rip. Nope.
And then
So
I
what is
guess
it?
to be fair,
And that-
all the best
that-
relationships start off with
Yeah,
strong
because if you
friendships.
think about it,
So
women
okay.
take like females will take one little small thing and say you let them on. It's like, bruh, come on now, God damn.
What's the small thing?
Right.
Let me take you out. If I say that, they're gonna be like, oh, he like me, he wanna he wanna be. Then the moment I don't pursue them further, I ain't shit.
You ain't shit ass nigga.
Like, damn, I just don't want to be in a relationship with you. I ain't shit.
Okay.
Christ. Oh, tough, boy. There's a
Okay.
lot of ain't shit niggas behind that, and it's like, bro.
And you've been
That ain't
grouped
necessarily
in.
he ain't
Yeah.
shit.
And they done tagged you, and you don't deserve that shit. You don't deserve that shit, friend. No.
Yeah, man.
And I won't let them do you like that. Not in front of me. Not in
I
front of
hope
me.
not. It's tough out here.
Okay.
It is
Okay. So this is a hard question to ask you because you don't. It
Ask.
seems like you don't even believe in relationships. No, because I don't know how to ask you that. We always need a guy's opinion on this. Like, how long do you date before you decide to make something official? You've had one relationship your whole life, so I feel like we gotta just skip you
I don't
because
put time on things. You just gotta go with the flow. When
women's
yeah.
ovaries dry up and will swindle away. So what you gonna do then? Because we done had this conversation before.
I mean, I ain't talking about no 7 years and shit now.
At
But
this
if-
point, we can't do that.
At this
Yeah.
point, then I'm probably gonna be single forever because I can't rush nothing. I have to literally see you
Correct.
mad, like all that shit before I cuff you.
You need to see what? I'm sorry. What?
I have to see you mad. Angry.
Okay. True,
I have
true,
to see
true,
how
true.
you act when you angry.
Yeah.
So this goes into play when people like intentionally do shit to piss people off. So my thing is,
I think
what do
Terry
y'all
does it.
what do y'all think? How do y'all think that plays into like the morale of things? Like, I think that's pretty effed up to make somebody intentionally fucking upset.
Yeah,
I think it should come.
As in what?
It's like playing games. Like you're trying to get a rise out of somebody because you want to see how far
Right.
they'll go, or you want
Yeah.
to see them mad because it's just y'all
Is that what
honeymoon.
you do?
It's like y'all honeymooning too hard, and it's like, damn,
I
bitch
never
ain't
do
never
that,
mad.
but
Yeah.
you gonna get angry sooner. Or later.
Eventually, yeah.
Something's
gonna
Once the
happen.
honeymoon phase is dead, or done or dies
Right.
down, then something's gonna show you that. So that's a good point.
So many girls
Yeah.
do that though. Like I've
make their dude mad.
and I've even been in conversation with guys who says, I just want to see what she'll do, and I just want to see what was gonna happen. Like on some very casual shit.
Very
Like you know what
weird.
I'm saying? Like and mind you, that was more so at fam. So college years, you could think 18 to 22, people's on some dumb shit.
Yeah,
But
that sounds like some dumb shit.
what you said, you want to see people mad, you want to see them sad, you want to see them happy, you want to see them disappointed, you want to see them anxious. Like you want to see all of that before you even get into a relationship.
So
do you provoke it?
Right, true.
That's the
because,
question.
because I'm saying, what did you at this? Have you just given it? Like, are you with me? Are we getting cats together? We've talked
fuck
about
that
the cats. No,
Oh, you mean just getting old,
Yes.
not dating anybody?
Yes.
That's what it looked like. We just gonna be trading cats, letting our cats mate with each other. Cause I'm just like,
Let's
listen,
go see Terry.
a lot of bullshit. A lot of kids come out of relationships when people like rush things, thinking about their ovaries and shit like that.
This is
And
true.
like a lot of bullshit happens. If you just have sex with a lot of dumb people that ain't ready for this, cause you can't do that. I'd rather just not have kids.
Oh,
That's sad.
that is
That's
that
sad.
is sad.
For real though, but it's either you do that.
You don't
or
know.
you
Okay,
keep
so if you
the-
got to that point, you really have never met. Even the one that's about to pay right now, you don't know any woman in all these years that's decent enough to have a kid with.
Yes, most of them that I deal with are
Are,
decent enough
okay.
to have kids with, personality wise. But I don't have a kid yet, so if I have a
Right.
kid with somebody, I want to actually like try to
Make that
go
work
farther
out.
with them.
Yeah. Make that shit.
Now, if I had kids, now I'd probably just be out here.
Be out here
like
just
all right, but
dropping.
I don't want that to be like the first thing. You feel me?
Well, that's nice. A man with standards. Yes. Look, his back hurt. All right, cool.
For real, Leah got the best spot in the house. Is my house.
Always. I know. I'm sorry. I always sit here too.
that thing right there.
Look,
No, she keeps knocking it over.
it's wobbly.
Okay. All right. So,
Wobbly,
what
wobbly.
else? What else have I brought Terry up and bashed his name?
Oh, polygamy.
Polygamy.
his
Okay.
name.
So we talked about polygamy.
Yeah, we about to fight.
And Terry's here for it. And my logic behind it was, so that means one man gets to have sex with like me and my other two sister wives. To me, I feel like that's the only benefit, or one of the main benefits, I guess, in this. And I don't see how the woman wins in this situation, because I get it where they were just like, well, one woman like teaches, and maybe one woman like keeps everything clean, and the woman takes care of the kids. And I was like, I do all these things for my children, so I don't need like 7 of
I don't
me
need another
to do these things. Yes, and I'm not. All I keep going back to again is sex. It's like, so he's knocking us all down because we sharing roles, and I don't get it. So no, I don't get that's me.
It ain't much behind it.
Yeah.
Firstly, what a lot of people do is go straight to sex.
Yes.
It's a financial thing. We got so many incomes coming in. We got so many things
I
we
thought
can
they didn't
invest
work.
in and use your money, huh?
I thought the other moms, they just kind of be at the
Hey
house.
man, listen. See, that's
No,
another.
they all
thing.
work.
Okay.
It's your life. You
You
moving
can-
off what other people. It's your life. You do your polygamy how you want to do your polygamy,
Okay.
and then it's like what you said about sex. Hey, that comes with it. But she got to be down with it too, though. Like, see, you don't fuck with it.
Girls, right?
It's just not. Yeah, it's just not for you. But all the females that's in it want to be in it.
So what
It's
I
not like
asked,
you're forced to be in it. It's like, okay, I want to do it.
So what I asked when we had the conversation last time, I was like, okay, so what if why can't this be a form of polygamy? It's just me and Rob. Rob! Me and
We
Rob.
need a real name.
Right, me and Rob, Mike and Willie, and then we got Terry and Sandra. And
I hate her name. Oh, Sandra Bland. Sandra. Hey, everybody.
Well, I gotta get Sandra.
what?
Moment of silence.
Who you want? Tiffany?
Moment of silence.
Terry and
for Sandra
Tiffany. That's
Bland.
cute.
Give me something exotic.
Terry and
Black
Yoki.
women are
I'm just
exotic.
playing.
Don't make us.
Terry and Yoki.
I ain't never say she could be an African name exotic.
But exotic. Okay.
We're trailing
it
off.
infers that it's not black.
Understood.
Just
Okay,
saying.
then we're going back to Sandra.
that's another mind thing.
You and Willie, me
It's
and
not a mind
Rob.
thing. That's not a mind
You said
thing.
black women are exotic though, right?
Because we come from everywhere. But exotic.
Exactly. So, but the
Exotic-
mind of dumb people,
No,
they would think
not dumb. The world. You got to go based on the majority, bro. Like you're
the
above.
majority is dumb.
Okay, cool.
The majority.
If that's the case, but you
majority-
gotta go based on the majority of what people think, not what it should be. It is what it is.
When I think exotic, I just think something from somewhere else and not where I'm from. I don't care where you're from.
So Dallas is exotic.
No, I'm talking about a different country.
Cali is exotic.
No, country.
Canada.
Country, different country. Let me say that so we can stop
Sa-
naming states. please.
Sandra is
The
from
world.
Canada. So it's me and Rob, you and Willie,
Sandra?
Terry and
Sandra's from
Sandra,
Canada?
right? So we're
That's
all
what she was
together
saying?
here. And we're one big, happy, polygamous group, but we only fuck our
We're
husbands.
dealing with each
Yeah.
other, though.
But we can't.
So
All
we're
our money,
financially-
yes.
we're financially
All our money goes together.
building together.
Yeah.
You just
I mean,
not
imagine how much
sexually
money the
business.
6 of us are bringing in here.
That can
But
low-key work.
I'm only fucking Rob. Rob is only fucking me. You only fuck, and Terry only got
And I
Sandra.
and I got my two.
You need.
Y'all only fucking, and I got my two.
So you got Sandra and Tiffany.
You go.
Okay. See, and nigga, you the problem.
It can work. We got one more help.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven incomes.
But then
if that's
all
your
you,
form
but
of
all you
listen-
led it to me was
if
that
that's-
it's about you
but
want
listen,
somebody else
If that's
to
your
fuck.
form of polygamy, then that can happen. You get what I'm
So
saying?
what is it for you then? Because you're saying it's not about the sex, but you just
For
included
me,
another
when I
woman,
think of polygamy,
which sounds
I
like the
think
sex.
of 3 or more people in some type of relationship dealing with each other. More than 2.
Celebrating everybody's birthday, dealing with everybody's attitudes,
Yeah,
taking
all that.
everybody mom-in-law out to dinner, that type of shit.
I ain't taking no mumble. I ain't know about that.
I mean, y'all together. So you're going to have conversations with the moms and the dads. Like, you got...
Auntie,
You talking about
sister.
taking them out? I don't know about all that now, but we can go to your mama's house for dinner, and I'll pay for her
Damn
to
you.
cook. You know, I add some food, but
Some broccoli.
I ain't doing all that now.
Okay, so then it sounds like your polygamy.
My polygamy is more like the
You really just want 2
So
girlfriends.
you want to deal with 2 separate
No, 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 no,
personalities
no,
at
no,
one
no.
time.
It's something I
Because
do,
Tiffany and
but it's not
Sandra,
something I'm shooting
they spicy and not. You
So
got-
that's my thing. So
for. That's something I would do. I'm just not. I'm not shooting for that. That's not my. That's not something.
That's
I'm-
not your end game.
Yeah, I'm not.
Got
forcing
it.
right. And I wouldn't do that because I don't want to deal with her stuff.
I asked this
I'm
question
already
on the
enough.
last podcast, or not the last one, the
Right.
last one,
I'm
and Micah was
enough,
like, "We
sis.
not celebrating her birthday.
You
She
don't
not
get
getting no
nothing for
gifts
your
for
birthday.
Christmas."
You don't get
That
nothing
sounds
for
so
Christmas,
sad.
sis.
That sounds so
Yeah, but
good. This
that's-
girl just getting
that's
fucked
not-
every day,
That's that's.
and
That's
she
what I'm
gets
saying.
nothing.
I could
can't
not
do it.
do
Right, that's
a
why I say it's not
polygamous
for everybody.
relationship because of that part. I think
Poor
that's
girl.
overwhelming. It's already enough because our communication sucks with 2 people.
Yeah, we got to add
You
another
got
one in
2
there.
people raised 2 different ways trying to agree on one thing, and
That's why I say it's
open-minded
a whole
or not,
different
it's like,
level of
what?
Thinking, it's a whole different level of. You just got to be on that level. It ain't for everybody.
You got to turn some more, Terry. You look lower.
Yo.
All right, so I got. So Terry, you just want 2 girlfriends, and
Nah,
you're.
no, I don't. I'll take it. But it's not something that I'm.
That's not what you're
I'm
fishing
not
for.
forcing it. I'm not out here like, yeah. If I date you, you have to date women.
I feel like we had this
Or-
conversation before,
yeah.
and you told me exactly that. You
This
need.
is-
You have to date a woman that's into
No.
women.
That.
Oh, but she
that.
doesn't have
Yeah.
to
To
be.
the- yeah.
She has to be into
She
women.
don't have
Yeah.
to be-
You don't have to have a.
Yeah.
She don't have to be in a
another
relationship. She don't have to be around every time. We don't have to do it every month. It's just something that I feel like if it happens, then she would be down for it with no problem.
All right, let's go down. Okay, we're gonna get you somebody. So Terry, the girl Terry wants has to be natural. I know that. She has to have natural hair. She has to be into women. But you guys are not required to take on another woman lover forever.
Nah.
The woman lover. What if she has kids? Can you be with
Nah.
somebody that has kids already?
Not right now.
Okay, at this point, you cannot have children. What if? Would you like to elaborate? Micah is flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'm
Tell
trying to
us
figure out what
why.
she flabbergasted.
He doesn't want to. What's wrong?
What y'all you fabric?
Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Oh, fabrigasted.
Oh, bro, listen.
She finna say something that I just blurred out.
Let me hear. No, do it.
No, but what I was saying was literally like what you was talking about with that cat shit. Like as far as like,
We're just
shit,
gonna be
fuck
single
it, we just
forever?
gonna be single forever. Fuck it, I don't want kids. Like I remember us having a conversation about at this point if she has children,
Yeah, it was
you don't care.
It was not too long ago. Probably like 3 days ago, right? Yeah.
Oh, a week something. I mean, but you
Not very
said,
long ago,
but
right.
you said you didn't care though.
You are someone that can read between the lines and understand if I'm joking or not. You know, I preach not fucking with nobody that has kids for years. And one little conversation on some joking shit, you took it in.
But my
Ran
thing
with
is,
He said
back
he
to the
punched his
cat
hand,
shit.
he meant it.
I'm going back to the cat shit. We're getting older.
Right.
And I think because we were talking about getting older,
getting older.
and you're picky and it's just certain women that are not aligning and whatever. And Leah even said the same thing. Her nigga may not even be in Florida. Like, both of y'all have this whole, like, idea of, like, almost defeated. Like, damn, at this point, you know what?
But see, I can
Something
always-
gonna have to change because I really do want this. But if I don't get it exactly like this, then I may or may not want it at all. But like I didn't think that
Right.
you being a kid person, at least, I didn't think you would like rule it out
So
altogether.
the conversation that me and this girl had was simple, but I ended up saying that at this point, I might just find somebody with kids and just say, hey, they got to be young and just make them mine.
What
She-
if they
she
daddy
gotta be
around?
under-
She went on and actually said that, and they daddy can't be there, and I was like, yeah. But it was funny. It was on some funny shit. You feel me?
Well-
See, the thing with me, I look 12. I can always date young.
You look to
So as y'all, as
You're a
I'm
little tall,
getting
but
old,
yeah.
I can always date younger, and her bladder and organs and all that shit still working.
Why her
fucked
bladder?
up.
Her bladder ain't got a shit.
I don't have to. I don't
Better
have to.
not be
I
20
don't-
years younger than
I don't
you,
have to
bro.
keep
Put
moving
you
up
in
with these
face.
ovaries like that y'all complaining about. I can just younger,
Trickle
you know.
down.
Yeah.
And to me, and okay, so that comment alone
That
is why
sucks.
I get so aggravated when men stay with women for 66 years and waste their time.
waste her
because
ovary
you
time.
can do that. You can just go, you can date a girl for 17 years and not want to be with her and then leave her because, like you just said, you look 12. And you could just go date a little 20-something ting. And this poor lady, her ovaries done been dried the fuck up. And
You
can't-
wasted her
that shit
time.
is powder
Your time
now.
is never wasted.
It is wasted if I
Relationships
can't have children.
relationship- What you? Oh,
If that's what she wants, that's what I'm saying. If that's what she wants.
If you don't want to be with her, don't be
Just
with
let-
her.
let
These
sis be
niggas be
free.
dragging it. Y'all killing it. Y'all
And then you said,
murking it.
me, you had a conversation before. You was just
Them
like,
signs be there though. My thing is why y'all letting them drag it.
Okay,
End
cool.
it.
okay, okay,
And
okay.
have the conversation.
Okay.
What is your what? Okay. Listen. If we going steady,
Hands up, don't shoot.
listen. If we going steady,
Oh, you're so old. You're
it
so
seems
old.
like this is going to
Going
be, you know, a
steady.
good relationship. At what point do you want to have kids? And that's your cutoff line. If he ain't doing it,
Today.
you got to let all that go. Forget the whole relationship.
Just throw the whole relationship
Throw the
out.
whole
Yeah,
relationship.
y'all still letting them come home, and he like, oh, baby, come here. And that's what you like, so you falling for it. And they go 5 more years, and it's like, bro, this man playing you clearly. Let it go.
Okay. Well, okay, so we had that conversation that time where some girl, I forgot what the exact post was. I didn't expect to have you here tonight. I would have been prepared.
No, I can show up. I pop
Yeah,
up.
that's how real people do it. Anyway, but it was the one I sent. This was at least maybe last year or early. I don't know. And I was like, this girl was dating this guy. She was with him for like 6 years or something like that.
Jesus.
And then she's with him for like 4 years. And she told him, if you don't marry me in like the next month, I'm leaving, right? And so I was like, well, good for her. Shit, you know, you've been with him this long, da da da. Your exact words, man, fuck all that shit. I'll make her ass wait 7 more. I was like, Terry, why would you do this?
That's what I said.
Yes, that's what you
Are you
said.
talking about me?
You.
You just be talking, huh?
I don't remember that. What I said? Hold
He
on.
just be talking.
It was along the line because your point was you're not rushing into anything, and my thing was
Oh, well,
it's
I'm
been
not
like
gonna make
it's
her
been
wait.
5 years already.
All right, well, here's
And
the thing.
sis was like, you either marry me or not, and that you didn't like the ultimatum of it. But at the
Okay,
same time,
well, you're gonna wait 7 more years or whatever I said, right?
that's
Or you're
it.
gonna leave me. You have the option. It's listen, like she said. I'm
you don't
gonna
love
leave
sis.
Then you have to
You don't
leave
love
me.
Sandra, so you gonna do
have
Sandra
to
like
leave
that.
me. If I'm not ready to marry Sandra, if I'm not ready for that, I'm not gonna do it.
So
All
after
right, let's
5
talk
years,
about
you wouldn't know at 5 years if you wanted to marry
5
Sandra
years,
or not.
I probably would have been
Been
married
did
her
it,
before
right.
that. First of all, I don't really believe in the whole marriage
Yeah,
thing. It's
we-
a little
we
bit
don't-
deep
yeah.
for me, like on some other.
But whatever that is.
Speaking, yes, I would have been married her.
So,
Most likely. 5 years, that's too long.
Sandra
Especially
gotta
from
like
now.
that. Sandra gotta like them
I
girls.
guess I
though.
kind of answered it in my head.
Let's-
When dudes talk to a woman for a certain amount of time, especially after 23, I think anything after 23 starts to get real deep real quick. People start to
23
know,
years old?
yeah, people start to know who the fuck they trying to be. At least
Right.
you may not be who you are, but you trying. To
You
get
know where you're
somewhere.
trying to go.
You know where you're trying to go, and like you're in a relationship with somebody for 5 years. and he has yet to make the initiative or take the step to say, let's do some serious shit. I'm not fucking with marriage. Let's do something else. Or I am fucking with marriage. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So what is he waiting on? I have the belief that men know what they want from day one from this woman.
Would you say day one or very soon? You're a man.
Off rip.
Right.
You know if this is wifey material.
Looks wise, but it gets deeper with conversations and time. We will further know if we actually want to be with you. Looks and probably a little personality is like off rip. Yeah, I can see myself with her. But shit gets deeper, and you might say something and do something like, nah, I can't see myself with her no more.
So why? Okay, so my thing. All right, cool. So then this goes to the goals of dating, right? Women date to marry. Off rip. Yeah. I'm dating you to eventually be your wife
and have all your children.
Men do not date to marry. That's my opinion. I feel like they date to date. Like
sex.
That's it. I'm dating to date. I'm in the moment. I'm doing my thing. Whatever. If it comes up, hey, I'ma marry the bitch. But I don't think men have the same idea of seriousness.
You're gone.
My goddamn. But,
no, tell him what kind of socks it is.
Lion King. These are Lion King socks.
I thought he said Nike socks.
I heard Nike socks too, but okay. So go ahead. What, Terry?
Hold on. What was the question?
I kind of lost it too.
Women date intentionally to eventually marry, and men date to just date.
Right.
Okay.
And if they just stumble on a bitch that,
women are taught that, like off rip.
Yeah.
So men not taught that.
So
that's one reason why we're not.
Thank you. Pivot your body. Yes.
That's one reason.
I'm about to throw something at you.
Hello. That's one reason why we don't, do that off rip. We're not taught it.
Right.
Secondly, I would say, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
He letting y'all down because he has no answer.
That's what I would say. We not taught it. Y'all taught this stuff. Y'all taught marriage. Y'all taught to play house and all this. Find you this. Y'all taught that. We don't.
Okay.
So what are you taught? What are you guys taught? To knock down as many as you can?
Not taught shit.
We just not taught nothing.
You're probably taught to be strong. Sex. Don't be no punk.
All right. Okay. Look.
To make your money.
Y'all judging from young ages.
You're an
We're
elder
not
now.
thinking about that.
You're an elder.
Y'all thinking about that young age. Like,
we think about it at 12. Yes.
Men, that's not on our mind. Sex is on our mind at that.
True.
That
okay.
So your experience is years ago when we young. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So all your information is coming from. How old are you? 29 and younger. You know
that's unfortunate.
So
Mike is so disappointed.
Your whole mindset of this is from kids, thinking of what kids did.
That's messed up. If I can
you know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up. So my thing is, if I'm playing house with a little boy, right? So let's just if we're gonna go to the playpen and the sandbox, you feel me?
You're playing house.
You be my husband. I'm gonna be your wife. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna clean. What we're playing?
Yeah.
Like we legitimately are playing. Like this is like a milestone for 2, 3, and 4-year-olds.
And something could happen down the line when y'all break up and get back together. It can happen, but we not thinking about that. We young.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, we still want to fuck.
I hear that.
Cuff you at 25 and younger. No, all relationships before 25 is for fun.
Trash. I agree.
Please don't get in a relationship that young. It's stupid as point.
They have to. They're not.
Women don't even really know what they want yet. Like
men don't know what they want even up until 30.
Women know what they want, but they're not ready for it completely yet either.
But Leah.
Hi.
Leah and Terry.
Hi.
This is what I'm saying. Listen. So when I was saying like I'm 5 and I'm playing with another 5-year-old. Mm-hmm. Let's play house. Mm-hmm. Like I've babysat kids and they said it to each other. Mm-hmm. I'm the wife and you're the husband. Mm-hmm. Do you know they do gender roles? Mm-hmm. He comes in from a long day or whatever with stupid ass imaginary briefcase. And she walks in and says, "Oh my God, would you like something to eat? I'm gonna go cook." Mm-hmm. So she goes in her imaginary ass, stupid ass
I'm gonna go cook.
And she makes whatever, brings him a plate. Thank you, baby. Like they do this whole thing.
Right.
They do this whole thing.
He should be sorry.
And although he's not directly taught family or marriage, he plays that shit all the time since
Yeah.
he's been 4.
Okay.
So my thing is, you know what your effing role is going to be. You know what you're aspiring to have in a relationship. I think it's a choice that men are choosing to opt out of serious relationships. It's a choice.
Yeah.
Now at this point, we play
we
play
don't
house
want
for
it.
too long,
We
bro.
don't, but y'all rather us be. But I know y'all rather this, but y'all rather us be like, hey, we don't want to be with you because I'm not ready. I'm fit to go have some more sex before I.
Yes.
Yes,
ready
we would
with
rather
I
you
would have
tell us
rather
that.
you
Right.
say that.
That's not gonna happen
Wait.
though, because most of the time we still want you around and we want to fuck
still
you.
gonna fuck. But,
But-
do you understand? Like, I've been told
Oh
the
my
truth.
gosh, men are terrible.
But we want to fuck you
I've
though.
been told
We want
the
to fuck
truth.
you too.
I've been
we
told
wanna
the
fuck
truth,
you,
and
though.
I still did that.
But we want to fuck you.
Do you know how many girls? That's what I'm saying.
Every girl ain't with it. I'd rather you find out and still fuck me than me tell you and you. And now I gotta choose between you leaving.
It's too many hoes
That's
out here, bro.
what it
It's too
is.
many women that can literally resemble the one that you want so
Yes,
bad.
yes.
So I
But
don't get
still,
it. What's the dire need?
It seems very selfish.
It's
Is that
It's
what
very
a
you-
man's
selfish.
thing. That's just what we do. It's
like-
nothing to understand. That's the.
We
part
have to
where
understand. We want to marry you guys and have your children,
I just
and
told
you
y'all,
want
listen,
to
it's
fuck
all
everybody else. We gotta
about
understand it.
Sex. It's all about different pussy. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else hard behind it. Don't overthink it. We want
It's
different
aggravating.
pussy. We not ready to make
It's-
one pussy at 18 for the rest of my life.
I don't agree
Some people
with
are
that.
like that, Terry.
My God.
Some people are
Now-
like that.
Some people
Some
are
people
like that.
are like that.
But what I
Like
will
what?
say about those
They're
relationships,
fine with their one pussy from 18.
So
That's
what-
because, but you know what? People
So-
are like that. People that isn't that attractive, and people that hasn't. This is facts. People that hasn't had pussy thrown at them all their life. Most of them men are not attractive
all right, cool.
to the majority.
All right, those couples that are high school sweethearts, they get married at 18, 20, stupid, and so much infidelity happens, and they still stay together.
Yeah.
Like, and the 18-year-old girl is like super pure. Only one, like, sorry, mommy. My mom has only done one guy her whole life, maybe 2, and I say 2 because it was like right before my dad, like when she was in college or something. But my mother, quote unquote, is pure. 2 men in her 63 years
Career as a
of
human.
living.
That's
2 men. What?
that's so rare.
But
You
how
can
many?
ask the next 30 people you bump into, and they won't be that.
I know, but my mom's
You know what I'm
60.
saying?
My mom's 63.
Well, we
So rare.
agree. She
But-
is super rare.
But my mom is 63. But like Leah said, there are people on this planet
I'm those
that
people.
are totally
I'd be fine
okay
with that.
Right.
with one person for the rest of their life
But
because
they're
that's what
just
they're
so rare,
taught.
though.
But my
Truly rare.
thing,
I'll let you go.
but my thing is that one
Facts.
person is not gonna meet another person like that.
Yes.
Like I said,
Right.
Leah is
I'm
gonna
very
be
single.
Leah's gonna be that person in that relationship with that nigga who can't.
I'm turning up now. I'm done.
So, but you 18 and y'all got married and you didn't do anything wrong, but he did all the wrong
Yeah.
because he couldn't resist. And it's vice versa. It's never 2 people on the same level when it comes to that.
Yeah.
It's always like one-sided.
Remember that Tyler Perry movie when the chick
Which
she never
one?
had sex? I'm finna tell you the one that y'all two resemble. The one when she never had sex with another guy and she had sex with that one guy and got wild as fuck because she thought he
Then
was
she
the
get
best
AIDS,
sex.
right?
Remember this.
Yeah, she caught AIDS. But yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just turned up. And
well,
got-
never mind. I take
Listen,
it back, guys.
No. But she just, my whole point is she had
She didn't
different sex and she
experience.
didn't even know what's out here. And once she had sex with him and went back with her husband, she like, well, let's fuck right here on the couch. He like, no, let's go to the
We
bedroom.
only
She
have
like,
sex
what?
on the bed.
She bored. She literally bored with this
And
dude.
now
bro.
she's sick and
Now
dead.
she know what's out there, and she's like, I don't
And
want
she
to be with this dude. He's not even my
only-
type.
She only had sex with 2 men her whole life and got
She
AIDS.
found out she not even.
So
his
it doesn't
type.
even matter how many
That
men
hurts.
you sleep with. It's not even about the number
But
when it
that was
comes
just
to
the
AIDS.
lesson of the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
I
even
get your
talking
point, but
about
yeah, you're saying,
that.
yeah.
I'm just saying you thank this person for you because this is all you had until you like, whoa, this is out here also.
But okay, so I get that.
They started so young. That's like
But
I
as a
don't
man,
think that's
I get that.
realistic.
But my thing is, so sex, I get it. It's all about sex. You just said it. And my thing is that I think after a certain age, I even give it 25. If after 25, your dick still controls everything you do, I feel like you're a clown. I just feel like it makes no sense. You have other things to worry about, right? Now, I'm not saying sex isn't fun because we all enjoy sex.
Right.
I enjoy a good roll in the sack, if you will. But at the same time, sex has yet to pay any of my fucking bills. Sex
Right.
has yet to get my daughter to school on time. Sex has yet to answer my
It
client
could
questions.
now. But you
I
just
need to
make
find
your
that
money
dick.
the
I need to
right
find that
way.
dick. I agree. Sex did not start this podcast. Like nothing
Right.
productive I've done has come from sex other than my child
Right.
and some good times. So I feel like after a certain age, if we're still, men are still led by that, it's like at what age does that get let go, Terry? Because it is all about the sex, but at what age is it no longer
Well,
about the
sex
sex?
don't never have to get let go, as long as you're making your money and it's not stopping you from making your money. I
But
can
you're
have-
saying that's what's
I
making
can
you
only be
decide
with-
not to be faithful and settle down with one bitch.
Yeah,
So
like,
at what point do you
At
say?
this point, if I don't hold on, what was my thing, Micah? If I don't find a girl, which is a joke, with kids,
Let me hear this shit. Oh,
with
real.
kids that I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of money and just have a bunch of women walking around my house naked.
Beautiful.
And I don't need
that would be such a because I know
I
there'll
don't
be
need-
all
I
nice
don't-
shades of brown and them froze
all
be
shades
flat.
of brown.
I want to visit. I want to see
shea
it.
butter everywhere.
I want to see it.
Shea butter everywhere.
Shea butter smelling like cocoa butter and love.
The
Real,
mango
man.
butter is a new
But-
thing.
Ooh.
At some point,
Got
all
your body feeling
men,
crazy.
you have to be able to not let pussy control you.
Say it again.
Nope. They heard me the first time. Replay this motherfucker. Rewind. Double tap. But yeah, you can't let pussy control you, bro. At some point, bro, you got to be able to. You can't let it control you. You
What
gotta
J.
control
Cole
you.
said.
And what point is that? Because you said 18, 23, all that's too young.
I
So at what
mean-
point did you stop letting pussy control you, sir?
When
When did you tell pussy, no, enough is enough?
I ain't gonna lie. I started young. I wouldn't say 18 though. I'd say like 20, 22.
You told pussy this far back.
Where a bitch couldn't talk to me any type of way, and I just let it go. I was hanging up on you.
Yeah, I heard.
Fuck you, bitch.
I heard about it.
Cause that's when I knew my power. Also, like, there's
I
too
got
many
dick.
women out here for me to
True.
let you talk to me a certain type of way. And you think you fit to control me because I want to fuck you? Nah,
Man, Darian.
bye.
Okay.
I can't do it.
No, and you know what, King?
I can't do it.
King, you shouldn't.
But that's because
you shouldn't do it,
But
King.
I think that's a good caveat to what me and Lee was talking about earlier. So basically in relationships, like, and this is with black relationships, so
That's
black
usually
women,
where we
black
go.
men,
Right.
everyone in this room, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think we respect each other wholeheartedly. I don't think we get each other. I don't think black men get black women. And you just said, you're not going to let a girl talk to you a certain way just because you smashing
She
her
has a
or whatever the
vagina.
case. Like, because I have heard girls literally be like, so what the F you doing? Like, I've heard girls pop the F off on some nigga. I've heard it, and so it's a certain type of man that can take that. Certain type of men actually be like, you tripping, just vibe. Like, they be on some, man, just chill. Like, and other niggas like you be like, bitch, and hang up. You're not gonna talk to me like that. But same thing goes for us. A nigga talk to us crazy, you cussing, you loud, you snapping, blah, blah, blah. After I'm done crying, now I'm a savage.
right.
You feel me? Like, I don't even like being asked where you at this point. Don't question me. I'm over that shit at this point. So at what point does the communication get better between the black men and black women? We're dealing with any type of relationship, like friendships, like shit we dating, like trying to figure out if we finna get married. Like, what's up?
It start when you're young.
No. We gotta start now. It's already fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm telling you. It starts when you're young. Your parents teach you how to communicate with people. Period.
Sorry, parents.
Now we scarred. Our age and up, we gonna be what we gonna be. Either we gonna learn it on our own.
No, you've changed.
No,
You've changed.
yeah.
But the
But
Terry
that's what-
I met
that's what I
off
just
rip
said,
has
learn it on
changed
your
with
own.
Terry now. So that's what we agree. You are going to do it on your own. So the question
Right.
is now, how do we repair it still? Because you're going to do it on your own, but we still got mad people.
This what it is.
What did you
That
do?
person have to want to do it. I can't talk to you and make you change at this age. Not on that type of shit.
Oh, so you
You
think
gotta do it on your own. That's why I say we scarred, but the kids can still learn. You can still tell them, hey, communicate,
So
sit
maybe
down,
it's-
talk. y'all arguing in the room. Nope, both of y'all come in here and talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
So it maybe in his because you got to think about it. Okay, I meet you, you meet me, we like each other, and then we get into a situation and we realize I'm probably one that's gonna snap and pop, and you the nigga that's gonna hang up the phone.
Now we can teach each other because we're in a relationship.
Right. So there's like a fork in the road at that point. Are we going to just say fuck this whole
is how I
situation?
am, and
and
whatever?
fuck this nigga, fuck this bitch, I'm
Depending on
gone?
the type of person.
Or are we gonna say, oh my gosh, I just love Terry and Sandra so much that I want to stay in this situation?
Everybody different. You might have that. You might be with that person and be like, fuck the whole relationship.
I guess those are the options.
But then you got people that one person that know how to communicate, that'll teach you how to communicate. Like, all right, let me calm down because I am tripping. I really like this dude, whatever. He can help you or she can help you. But if you got two people that's the same that ain't trying to hit shit, you got pride, it's over with.
So my thing, what you said, you was like, the person has to want to. Now, also the person has to identify that they do have an issue with communicating with people. And if nobody does it, and this is, whoever is listening to this, you know what I'm saying, just in general, I think it's just messed up the way that we talk to each other. I just want to be just so real and very like in your face. Like, y'all need to start checking yourselves the way that y'all argue. Like, shit does not have to escalate the way that it does.
Right.
It really doesn't. And so the way that you talk to somebody, you need to get a solution, right? You need to come down to an understanding. So if you literally popping off in somebody's face, waving your hand, what kind of reaction are you going to get? An aggressive one, right? You give what you get. And even if you're receiving aggression, don't respond with aggression. They're never going to learn how to calm their ass down if you don't say, hey,
Right.
lower your voice. I'm not yelling at you. And then okay. So I was like, just redirect.
Right.
Kind of like dogs, right? When dogs are growling, what did the dog whisperer do? He made that stupid ass sound and hit him in his chest. Like, you kind of got to do these checks with people like, like you got to something to snap them out of the rage that they're about to go into, because it makes it so much worse. I just feel like our communication is so bad.
Well, I could say that because that reminds me of like with me and my ex, when we were together, there was a point where, soon before we broke up, where I was just so
Angry.
you could say angry, but for me it wasn't. I was just disgusted with him. Like, there was no more respect there.
Right.
There's garbage in the house, you don't take it out.
Right.
It's mad shit in here broke, you don't know how to fix it.
Accumulated.
I'm up in the middle of the night doing homework, you high playing 2K. This is the situation that I had in my house. And so I was just like, this motherfucker got to go. Like, I couldn't, but
Your eyes.
because I was, oh, bitch, like, but I loved him, and you know, we have all these years and all that, and I believe to this day, I still think he is a great man for another woman right now, but I was not the bitch for that. And to be fair, I can say on that, when we would get in arguments, my mouth would be a lot more reckless. I'm not we get in an argument and I'm telling him like.
Yeah, you don't
I'm not
go
that.
ham.
I'm not that person.
You
But at
just
the same
talk
time,
facts.
I'm loud and I'm aggressive, and I do just sound like, just get out. And to me, I feel like when it gets to that point,
Right.
there definitely needs to be a breakup, because I don't respect him anymore, and then I'm disrespecting him as a man, which is only so much of that shit he's gonna be able to sit there and take without then getting frustrated with me and disrespecting me as a woman, and it's all that. So the solution to that was, I broke up with him,
Right.
and now we get along very well.
That's what I was
But
saying.
yeah, we would have had to. So, but I definitely get it. It's like that. To answer your thing, it's like people need to find that part. Y'all not getting along, and nothing y'all doing is working. I love him to death
So
to this
why?
day, but it's like why are we still together?
Why?
Exactly.
Why are we still doing
It's
this
not
shit?
that serious,
In
bro. A
that
lot of
shit.
people.
It ain't working.
A lot of people don't want to be lonely.
I
A
hate
lot of
being
people don't
lonely,
wanna
but
start over.
I hate starting over.
You listen. Start.
I hate all this shit, y'all.
It's not the end of the world. Start over. Stop holding on to things. Stop holding on to niggas that you think gonna marry you. Just listen. It don't
Right?
take that long to know if you want to marry somebody. Either
Man,
they gonna do it or you
message.
ain't.
It doesn't.
Doesn't.
That's how it shit is. At least how I feel.
It
But-
don't take that long.
And the men dictating when we're doing stuff. That was you about to say.
No, but I wanted to finish what you were saying with the way we treat each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's something, again, like I'm just saying, to stress on that. That's the way, to me, that type of stuff will change. Everything that Terry does, we have to also be willing. For me to feel like I don't hardly ever do much wrong, it's like you have to be willing to accept that sometimes you do things wrong. Sometimes it is me. Yeah. Sometimes I am the problem. Maybe I am a little too snappy. I had a bad day today, and this nigga already get on my nerves, and he high on his 2K. I want to throw the whole fucking PlayStation out the window.
I need you to come home to me after your aggravation.
Yes, and calm
talk to me.
Right, you know.
You bring that home with me, I'm leaving you.
You heard the snap, y'all. Terry is
I
not
can't do it.
fucking
So
playing.
I'm leaving you.
Caveat.
So,
come through, Beth.
kind of like what you were saying, I feel like learning people's communication styles, right? So, Willie,
the lions? Oh, no, that was feedback. That was feedback.
Yeah,
Okay,
so Willie, the feedback animals. So Willie was telling me, he was like, he was living with one of his girlfriends at the time, and he worked very long hours. He would get home, he would be, damn, I'm trying to, chill. You feel me? Because I had a very rough day. And the moment he walks in the house, his girl at the time was just, oh my God, just going, whatever she was saying. It was just, I just walked in the house, bruh. And like she did that all the time. So I feel
was
like,
it an argument, or she was just talking about
like,
her day? Or
do you remember that blah, blah, blah? Did you remember anything?
Oh,
Like,
TikTok
oh my God, blah, blah, blah. By the
yeah.
way, like talking you to effing death about whatever it is. Either it's nagging or whatever. People ignore other people's personal space in relationships all the time because you're being selfish, because you want to do and say whatever you want to do because you got to get it out, right?
Yeah.
So
That's very
when it
true.
comes to communication and all that, it's just like, stop being so selfish. And like you said, like recognize when it could be you, but also recognize the other person's body language on some other shit. Like if I walked in the house of my significant other and they look like they had a long day, people look like they have long days, bro.
They took a hold of him.
And a lot of
Life
people
came
be
at
like,
him fast that day.
damn, bro,
Hug
you look tired as
Hug
fuck.
me,
Grab
please.
me.
Something like, and you just totally ignore that. I think you and I had a conversation about that the other day. Like Tiana from Princess and the Frog, this bitch clearly looked depressed, and her friend was going on and on about how happy she was about
And the
finding her
beignets
prince.
and shit.
And this hoe is leaning on the bedpost about to cry.
Tiana
like
looked so- she was
she looks
asleep.
asleep.
A lot of
She's
people don't
like-
have that though. Be able to like peep things like that.
I think they're choosing not to, because even tonight.
That sucks.
But even tonight at my class,
I wouldn't say
like,
choosing. I think
That's what I'm saying,
Can't,
like-
you
but it's
can't,
uncomfortable. You don't want to deal with other people's stuff because you want to get your stuff
But think
out.
about it. How many? You can't miss what you've never had. You don't know what you've never seen. Like some people think, oh my gosh, there's tall buildings in New York. We've been in New York 17 times. We're not impressed anymore. But that is still a sight to see for someone who's never been there. So in the same situation, they may have never, ever, ever heard, damn bitch, Tiana looks sad today. Oh my gosh, that's sadness. Damn bitch, you okay? You need a hug. Like, I don't think they're choosing not to.
sadness.
Some people are just
All right.
really that oblivious to it.
I'll take that. I'll
Some
take
people-
Which
that.
still applies to what
Some
you said
people
though.
notice
Yeah.
things and be like, let me not ask them about it. A lot of people like to be asked about shit. They just like to be in their little corner, don't want to talk about it. And she probably like, hey, I'm gonna just keep talking about this and not address it.
I'm gonna talk about the chicken instead.
True.
She might be
Just
that
don't want
type
to
of
talk
person.
about it,
It ain't
right?
hard
Yeah.
to notice your friend down.
And that's the only reason why I say they're choosing to.
Especially if it's your
like,
friend. You're right. They should
You
know.
can see, and even the person that you're dating, like at this point, you have learned each other's mannerisms. Like you can pick up on facial expressions, tones in their voice. Like if you really care about the other person, and that goes back to the relationship in itself. Like, are you respecting the people that you're with? I know everybody that I'm in a relationship, friendship, whatever. I know when people piss the F off.
Right.
I know when people are sad. I know when I can hear a hello and know exactly what the F going on. All it takes is a hello and I know. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
probably asked her 1,000 times what's wrong with you before, and she always said, I don't want to talk about it. So she like,
Right.
bitch, I'm not asking you no more. I'm gonna just keep talking about what the fuck I'm talking about.
yeah, and
Talk
so
about these beignets.
but she recognized it.
Yeah, she recognized.
So it's a different thing not wanting to talk about it, and I recognized it. You just chose not to follow through. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So all I'm saying is, black community, god damn.
we scarred.
But look, black
Are you
men,
gonna stay defeated? Don't stay defeated.
we don't want to stay
Oh,
defeated.
nah,
We're
we not
gonna-
standing
we're gonna
defeated, but like I
change.
say, it starts with your kids.
You're right, but we all have the ability to change if we want to, and I feel like the black community with when it comes to black men with black women in relationships, like that's never gonna go away. Black mothers are in relationships with black sons. Like black relationships are never going to go away. You know what I'm saying? So I think in some areas we're very unhealthy, and we were taught unhealthy because that's kind of how black Americans started. It's in a very unhealthy state. We started off fucked. But we still were able to triumph through that right after slavery. So it's possible. It's just going to take different rearing from us because we're talking about it. And we know, like you said, you hear whoever arguing, Sally and Jim arguing in the room. All right, y'all, come out here. So what's going on? This is how you respectfully end something. This is how we get to a solution. Like, you have to go the extra mile to make sure our kids are at least understanding how to communicate with each other, because it does start with them. And if you have one good communicator with a horrible communicator, hopefully they will learn a little something. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that shit in mind, y'all boys.
Yeah, it always it's very depressing to me to see the way we speak to each other. This is black women and black men, and I do see in what I see social media wise anyway, I do see black men a little bit more on the disrespectful side with what I've noticed at least, and that's just always very discouraging to me. Every time Future talk now, I just want to throw my fucking phone across the room. Every time he says something to one of his baby mamas, it's just like, yes. It's just
but
like,
you know, this is something I was talking about the other day. All these women y'all mad about Future with, they know what's going on and they're allowing it.
But here's my thing. I get it. They know what's going on. They're allowing it. It doesn't negate the fact that he's disrespectful as fuck. If I'm one of the Future baby mamas and he's telling me, fuck you, bitch, you want to cry in the Bentley or the whatever the fuck he said, I'm still the mother of his child. And the fact that as a black man, he thinks it's okay to publicly say something like that to a black woman that's produced a human for him, it's disgraceful as fuck.
You know why it's okay? Because she's allowing it. And she's staying. She's not doing nothing about it.
My point is, it doesn't make it okay. What that makes it is what the situation is. It doesn't make it okay. It makes it what the situation is.
True enough.
If less women,
they probably arguing about it at the house.
Yeah, she probably snapping because he tried her, but the bitch is still in the Bentley and the whatever.
So my thing is,
or whatever the fuck she was crying in, she's still in it.
I always say, women rule this shit, and I'm just gonna be completely honest.
Well, look at us ruling shit.
If more women decide to not do certain things with men, I'm talking about, we gotta be a united front on this shit. All women have to agree on one thing, and if that one thing is when a nigga cuss you out, leave him. Don't even matter. Fuck it, just go. Whatever.
Yes.
If we agree on one thing and we
change
stick
the
to that
world.
shit, I honestly believe we would change the way men respond to us on a certain scale. And I truly believe that way. So. Because vagina does run the world.
Listen,
you do want to smash me.
Hold on.
At the end of the day,
it's all about sex.
Hold on.
Yes, what I'm saying. Like, you want the ill
I would say
nana.
both genders run the world on an equal plane.
You guys don't count. We're cooler.
Yes, bro, because it's
cooler.
a lot of shit that if we stopped being attracted to, y'all would stop doing.
Like?
Dressing certain type of way.
Okay, yeah.
Getting ass shots, wearing makeup. If niggas looking at you like, I'm not talking to you at all.
I get you that.
All niggas, you
I
gonna
get
change.
that.
That's why I say everything is equal. I don't care what it is. Y'all can make niggas pull their pants up right now. Stop talking to every nigga that sag they pants.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We just need to agree on one thing.
But I wouldn't put nobody over.
But the reason why I think we're a little bit over you guys, and I'll tell you why, because you guys are a little bit more run by sex than we are.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
that's why we win. You are a little bit more run by sex. I'm fully aware that, oh my gosh, my pussy is special. And you just said it. It's all about, I'm ready to marry a nigga that I've been dating since 18, and I'd be perfectly fine. Just fucking him forever. But with men, it's all about the new pussy we can get. So this is how I have power over you. Because I was with Rob, right? To Tom, I'm new pussy, so I'm winning. And if I'm a city girl, I'm getting a purse and a car or some shit before I get pussy. And if I'm Meg, I don't know what Meg we getting, but you know what I mean. So This is why we beat you guys, because yes, it's equal until pussy's involved or sexy. Even the thought of possibly getting sex, y'all go dumb.
Yeah, and that's the majority of men. Men are not. A lot of men are not evolved yet. And I'm not going to. I don't like generalizing, so that's why I said a lot of men, some men, many men, because people get caught up on words. Many men.
Where's Death Power? I love that song.
Dang, we gotta watch Power tonight.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's the only reason why I say women have a lot of control of most things, because women are not driven by penis. We are driven by love.
But see, that's
Some are.
But
listen,
a lot of
but
women
this
aren't.
shit is equal. We try to
We
make
just
it,
told you that it's
No,
not. You
it's
agree.
not.
I don't.
Oh, because you have desperate women who don't want to be alone, so they need penis. They need men in general. All right, cool.
I do need a dick for all
Alright.
these kids I want. You're right.
Listen,
Okay,
But I
cool.
can find a dick
well,
for
you
some
can
babies.
try to
Like,
think another way, but we all got things that if we stop doing, someone will change. Y'all's may be the sex, ours may be this, but it's still on an equal thing.
Okay, cool.
Y'all
Okay.
just trying to say pussy is more important than you know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I am. But I also have to say that black women have been, I don't choose my words wisely. What I wanted to say was more influential than black men have been, only because black women in those strong families, no vagina?
Nah, no, go ahead.
Oh, I thought it was his booty call went wrong. But black women are always in the ear of strong black men, and I know a lot of decisions that they make.
I know you heard that.
They base it on what their woman thinks, and because she thinks with emotion, she thinks with logic. We have other things tied to us, and I do think we are super influential. But it is always, like you said, we always try to make one more important than the other. So there goes our fault when it comes to understanding each other. We're always trying to one up the other instead of understanding each other and where we're coming from.
Women are naturally like a motivation,
yes.
just
We're
because
majestic creatures.
we want to impress you.
Because
You
you
know
want
what I'm saying?
vagina.
You probably ain't coming home saying nothing to me, but just because I love you, you're just motivation. It ain't really what you're saying. Most women don't talk to their man like you may talk to yours and motivate him.
Really?
You'll be surprised.
I am surprised
You will
with
be
your
surprised.
comment. I speak life into
Just pull
my
any
niggas.
guy to the side and say, man, when last time your female told you, keep doing your thing, motivate. You gotta understand, y'all a different type of female. Y'all different. Y'all not even the average.
Right.
No, seriously, like
Thanks, Terry.
I'm just saying, look at the thing y'all do. Y'all post the motivational girl of the month or something like that. Whatever.
Something like that.
Just find another group that do that. You can't. It's hard. If you do, it's gonna be rare, but you don't see it.
So okay. So in the case that they don't, that women aren't like us, and we speak life into our man, and et cetera, then what is it that they do? Then you're saying they just kind of live not vicariously, but yeah.
How do they support? They go along with whatever he got going on?
Go along with it, or why they doing their thing? They don't.
Oh, the yes men.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh my gosh, can I talk about him?
Sure.
So-
Shit, I'm depressed.
My mom was married to my dad like 1,000 years, right? Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth, Terry.
But what my mom said was she felt like she was a wrong type of support for my dad. She felt like she should have been the aggressive, we're not doing this support versus everything you do, I'm behind you, right? But she was taught that by her mom. But her mom was dating an entrepreneur who was successful. You know what I'm saying? My papa had a whole tile company. He had men working under him. My papa had a house. My papa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the times have changed, but honestly, like, she saw her mother be the support for that man. And my mom did not marry that man. She married another type of man that needed a different type of support that she wasn't used to giving. So it's like, if all I know is to support you when you come up with the idea, although I may think it's going to F us up, if I think that being gung-ho for you and just saying, yeah, baby, it's going to gung-ho. Gung-ho? You never heard
Dictionary.
that? Gung-ho is like a thing.
You don't like gung-ho?
I never heard of gun
Gung
ho.
ho.
Well, we
But
talked
yeah.
to something today, youngin.
If like that's what I'm saying, like if I'm going super hard for my man, I'm just like, yeah, baby, it's gonna work, it's gonna work, it's gonna work. It never works, but I'm always that type of support. I don't know any other support. I don't know
But that's
how
what I'm
else
saying.
I'm supposed to do it. But she came to the realization, damn, it was me. I was giving the wrong support
And
to
guess
this
what?
type of man.
You women are naturally motive, so whatever you may say, because I love you and I trust your thoughts, I may just go along with you.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking with me. It ain't just my idea. I may come to you with something and you just saying yeah for everything. We got two minds that just came together and you believe what I'm saying is true.
'Cause she don't
And
wanna
in the
be-
back of your head, you probably wasn't.
And she don't want to be left. And she don't want to be left.
See?
And she don't want to feel like she's not supporting. But okay, why do I have to agree with you to support you?
You don't.
A lot of
fuck
people,
said that?
a lot of people confuse the two.
Yeah,
lot of
they
people
do.
stupid.
Like it's-
Like it's plain and simple.
Back to his
You don't
original
have
comment.
to agree with me.
Majority is dumb.
Why you don't
Yeah.
have to agree with me, bro?
We need to make that the title.
Yeah. Majority is dumb.
You do not have to agree with me, bro. If you agree with me for everything, I don't want to be with you. I
That's
can't be with you.
I agree. That's
I
very
agree.
weird.
Yeah.
I cannot be
Ironically,
with
we
you.
agree, but yes, that is dumb.
I'll probably just say something stupid, just see if you're gonna agree with it, and say this bitch crazy. I'm leaving. Like, come on, bro. Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Can't do it.
Well, when it comes to the whole motivating thing, that's something that to me that gets very dicey because like I only know how to solve problems. Like if the issue comes up and I need to solve it, I'm gonna solve it. My air conditioner broke like 2 days ago, y'all. When I say it's hot as fuck in my house,
I'm not going over there.
I am. Don't come. I ain't asked nobody to come inside. It's a sauna in my house. So I have a problem, and my first thing is, all right, let me figure out how I'm gonna solve this in anything. I've dated two people who they have their problems and they just smoke them away. They think, and then oh my gosh, when I'm not high anymore, the problems are still there. I don't know how else to motivate people like that because I put my best foot forward here.
Leave.
I left as I am single now, but that's what I'm saying. In a situation where
Wasting your life.
maybe it's not, maybe for somebody who I guess maybe they're not terrible people and they're just, maybe they're depressed. Maybe they have a mental thing.
They don't know yet.
Who don't know what?
Whoever it is, they just not there yet.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just don't understand, bro. I'm not gonna down talk you. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm just gonna leave and let you get yourself together. And hopefully, you realize in the future that you need to, you was fucked up.
You fucked up.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. What if it's a mental thing? What if it's like a mental health thing? This person's like depressed. They have like mild case of depression, and it's not because they fucked up people.
You got to get that together. I can't feel sorry for you and waste my life and waste all my time. Listen, I don't play. You better not get in the car accident and lose your vagina. Listen,
What?
I will still be with you, but there's gonna be other women coming in here to give me.
Well, shit. So
That
it's
vagina.
me, Sandra, and another bitch. That's you. How you gonna feed all these?
I don't know. I ain't saying that. Nah,
I'm adding them up.
If I said
Now you on
those
four.
two, then one
It's
just
four of
gone.
y'all.
But I'm just saying. Hey man, I'm strict. If something happen, you lose an eye.
All right, girls. Let's go down the list for our eligible bachelor here.
Yeah.
Natural. You cannot have kids. You need both eyes, all hands, all legs. No toes missing. You need to make sure you have a vagina. I know that seems like a weird request,
You gotta have a vagina.
but Terry not playing. You got to be into girls. I said the natural part already, right?
Yes, I will hope you said that already.
Because that's the top of the list. He really likes that. Terry is not going to pay for the first date.
Nope. Unless I really fuck with you.
And how will she know?
Unless she ain't gonna know.
She
Unless
just
I
gonna
pay.
get there.
If I paid
If he pays for the paid girl, you in the lead.
Listen,
Okay.
if I don't know you, bro, I'm not paying for you, bro. I don't know you like that. Hold on. What am I paying for you to look at me a certain type of way?
What?
I mean,
When a guy pays on the first date, what is he paying for? What does that do for you as a female that the guy paid, what does that do for you?
Well, for me wanting
For
me wanting a man, I want a man that feels like it's
No.
his job.
No.
I'm telling you what this means. I want a man that feels like it's his job to provide and protect. So if we go on a date and he pays, this is
I
him
don't
doing
know.
that.
He doesn't know you though yet.
That has
To
nothing.
even
But
think
but that's the point. It has nothing to do with that. You came and want to talk to me.
No,
So do it.
That's another thing. I need you to know that my time is just as precious as yours.
And
I
we're
need
not
you to
wasting
understand
time.
that I need you to know that I need you to like me just as much as I like you. If you feel like your time is more than mine, I can't mess
But what does paying have to do with time? Paying has nothing to do with that. You decide. My thing is, if we going to the movies and this shit is $30-something, I'm fully aware that I can pay for this if I need to. You paying for the date should not be
Well, like I
something
said,
that you're gun ho. I'm not gonna do it. This bitch can pay for her own date. A guy paying for a date to me, you're just a gentleman, in my opinion, and that's fine.
Like I say, I agree. If he pressuring you to go on a date, then he need to pay.
He ain't got a pressure. It could just be. I just had this conversation last week. I was in Atlanta last week, and me and Tarsha went out with an old friend from high school, and they were just like, he was like, so if you at your dude house and you were like, yo, I'm hungry, babe, let's go get something to eat. He was like, you're expecting to pay when you guys get the food? So I was like, I mean, yeah, I initiated it, so I'm expecting to pay. This is my nigga now, right? Not just some dude I'm fucking. This is my man. And so he was like, Tarsha, same question. Blah, blah, blah. Tarsha's like, well, I wouldn't want to pay, but I'd be prepared for it if you didn't offer up the money or whatever. And I was like, true. And he started laughing. He was like, what type of niggas y'all down there talking to? That like you go out with a man and he doesn't think he's supposed to pay, right? And this is his logic. Now, mind you, let's be fair. He's a little more well off than your average. He's an engineer. He makes good money. He's educated, et cetera, et cetera. He has all these things. So maybe this is affects it, but I like guys like that. I like guys that feel like that's the case. Now, the lucky part for him is he'd never have to. It would never be a situation where this man is paying for every single thing and I'm just sitting on a cloud with these 18 babies I'm trying to have. Just not doing anything. But at the same time, I have a good job. I want a man to feel like he's supposed to provide and protect. And the good news for you is I make good money too. So you ain't got to do it alone. But this 50-50 roommate shit is something else. Like it's
That's
for
a whole different conversation.
And we're in it
talking
right
about
now.
First dates. Now, if you want to veer off
Yes.
into in the relationship, that's a different story.
But what's the
listen.
crime with paying for the first date? Because you seem gun ho. I don't
The
know this,
crime
bitch. I'm
is
not
this.
doing it.
The crime is this.
You want to get to know her?
I don't know you.
So
Why am I giving you
He doesn't
money?
want to do a
I don't
nice
know
gesture
you.
for a
I'm
stranger.
not paying. I'm
You ain't
not
never
giving
gave a
you
homeless
nothing.
person money.
Hell no. For what? Ma'am, you're a stranger. I'm not giving you money.
Gary,
I'd rather literally take my money and give it to a homeless person on the street that I don't know.
then give it to
Rather
a woman
than
you're
pay
trying to
for
court.
you. Yes, I'm not paying for you.
Guys, if you want to take me on a date, you're paying for the first date. And I wish you would try me.
And what's
say
the
no.
reason behind that?
Because
though?
I
Why
want.
am I- But besides you wanting,
Okay.
That's all that matters.
why
But
do
now-
you feel you have to have a black guy pay for
Tradition.
you the first
I'm just
date?
gonna throw the word out there
He
since
hates
we float around that
Tradition.
hole.
That's what I.
My thing
just
is,
say that.
I am double standard and traditional when it comes to certain things. I'm very pick and choosy when it comes to whatever. That's what it is. Leah, for a fact, wants a man to be the traditional man to pay for the first date. I want the same thing as well. So, yes, I am a double standard. If you really feel like certain traditions are something that you're going to continue to live by and you're going to be okay with that, okay, cool. That's where we get it from. Everybody gets that idea from somewhere. We didn't think men were just supposed to automatically do whatever out of nowhere. It was taught to us.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to go based on what's taught to us, I'm going to be perfectly fine with a man caring for me in a very monetary way. And I'm perfectly fine with that. So certain things I am traditional. Certain things I have a double standard. Certain things I'm not. Like I'm all over the place. And I think, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
YOLO.
You know, so whoever.
Relationship wise, I'm with the guy being the provider. It's natural for me to be a provider. I'm way stronger than you. I know a lot of natural shit. I'm naturally stronger than you. I run faster than you. I can lift weights naturally heavier than you. So I know that I'm the go-getter. I'm the provider. I'm the one that catch the food. I know all this.
Come on
That's
now.
in
Catch
the
the
relationship.
fish.
That's in the
T.
relationship. If I don't know you, I'm not giving you money.
So is
For-
it nothing like maybe? Because I mean, the point is you're going on the date with this young gal.
We can Dutch.
Sandra.
The first date, I get to know you. Now I know what type of person you are. I know you genuine. I know it might be another date.
I pay for that.
Because I'm trying to do.
That
Okay,
first
Leah, if
date,
you go out
though?
with a guy and he doesn't want to pay for the date, it bothers you. Why? Like that's what I'm asking myself. Why does it bother you if
That's-
he
that's
doesn't do
what I
that?
wanna
Because
know.
we.
So, that's what I'm trying to process, yeah.
What we've been taught, Lee.
okay.
Like that's it.
Right.
That's
But
the
now
only where it
logically
stems
speaking,
from.
but
But I still don't like it because I just feel like I don't ever approach niggas. So that means you would have had to come
But
to
that's
me
my
Right.
thing.
and you still
We
can't even
agree
do
with it. I agree with it.
I'm trying to connect to the Terry side of it. Okay, so if you did go out on a date with a guy and he didn't pay for the first date, how would that make you feel? It would annoy me. And
Only
why would
because
it
of
annoy me?
only because of what you were taught you were supposed to think. If we always go back to that, if we challenge the way we were taught to think based on what they thought was gonna work, marriage is a new concept. It's not even. It's like over 100 years old. Marriage is new. Listen, if we're really going to chastise someone who is challenging the way that tradition has been made and what men are supposed to do, what women are supposed to do, whatever. Just find you somebody who agrees with what the fuck you agree with.
Exactly. Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
So my thing is,
Well,
me and
we
Leah,
understand that. Yeah,
but
that's
me
a
and Leah
good-
are super traditional when it comes to that shit. Like, if you, but then again,
wrong with that.
but then again, you don't even ask women on dates. So then
I
that's
understand
different.
how y'all get out there.
So
Like,
so
how y'all
my
get to the movies.
they're friends. That's how he courts.
Yeah,
he
I-
courts on a friendship level.
'Cause I don't
He
need
don't
you-
come at nobody hard on some I'm trying to get at you. He on some subtle. Oh, what's up? What's good? You had a good day today? Oh, let
That's
me
a
take this
good
funny
approach,
ass joke.
guys. By the way,
That's how you.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
approach.
I
I
don't
would
need
say.
you. I don't need you.
I like guys playing the friend role.
It's a play the
with
friend
some
role.
type of interest that I can tell.
So these are two different types of roles, but the way that men come at being Leah, you're trying to be with us, smash us, do whatever with us. So you're trying to what? Please us. You're trying to treat us. You're trying to show us what life
Basically
would
trying
be
to
like.
show you exactly. It's stupid.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to carry on about what it would be like, but then you consecutively text me good morning 17 days. On the 18th day, you don't say good morning.
She
Like,
never did nothing, and this is my thing.
and I fell into
At
this
what
trap.
point do y'all say I need to give him the same energy?
Never.
That's my thing.
Until you
Like,
my
you
nigga.
did all this, bruh, trying to pursue her. She ain't got to show you nothing, and then you find out she ain't shit. When y'all-
Not even she ain't shit. She don't like you.
that too. And you done did all this work. The boys, he a little boy. If he got to pay, you to spend all the money on her. Now you ain't got nothing out of it. You stupid.
How much?
All the boys, your little boy, if you don't pay you, now you out of money. I ain't saying you broke. I ain't saying you can't, but you still
But
lost
my
money.
thing, but that's
You
what
still
I'm
lost
saying.
time,
The first
wasting your
date
time.
you do doesn't have to be. What's a really fancy restaurant? That's
anything.
Anything.
Oh, it has to be money.
Seasons
right.
52.
That's right. That's like $300. Your first date ain't gotta go ham like that. But I mean, I get it. I'm not.
I'm just looking for a certain type of personality that I know comes out of women that is okay with doing certain things. I just know certain type of women is okay with doing certain type of things. I ain't saying it's not a female that, wouldn't pay or would pay for the first date that can't be, that personality that I'm talking about, but it's just certain type of women.
Yeah. So my thing is, this goes back to everything. Do not chastise. I have to use that word. Do not chastise. Do not punish. Do not judge. Do not. It's hard for us to do those things, but if these people legitimately feel the way that they feel about certain things, you're going based off tradition, and most people go based off tradition. You're going based on what you're taught. You're going based off society. So if you step out of society like Leah is trying to do and say, damn, why am I really upset if that nigga didn't pay? Why is the real reason? That's what you have to ask yourself. You have to be open enough with yourself to say, you know what? I know what it is. Let me figure out what the fuck they got going on and why I feel the way I feel. Like, that is when growth happens.
Well, but here's what I say when it comes to that, right? So I'm all for, because in the same breath, it's like, yes, tradition, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking about marriage. Marriage is very traditional, and I don't want a traditional marriage. We've had that conversation on the podcast before. So I want to be married, and I'm all for the last name thing, but I don't like the legal part of it. It just really throws me off. And I got the government wrapped up in my shit. Yeah, I don't like all that. But I do like the idea of being Mrs. So-and-so. And I can easily, I married Terry. Terry, if I'm legally his wife, he has like to say if I get resuscitated, he gets all my money when I die, shit like that, whatever.
We can do that without even being married. Right now, me and your friends can do that.
I said it. That's what I said. I can do all these things without having the government wrapped up in my money and our finances. So again, with the traditional thing, there's something traditionally that I don't like, which is that. But then there are traditional things I do like my man feel like it's his job to take care of the home. So yes, I think you should ask yourself, if something makes you feel uncomfortable, ask yourself why it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with still agreeing with it. So
Go ahead.
Would you like to read?
Go ahead.
Oh my God! So you feel like you not worth nothing, homie? He say
He's relating to the live, y'all.
Worth paying, then why are you dating her?
I agree.
So what's your worth? Ask him this.
You sound emotional, Terry.
See if he's still on there. Click your live and see if he's still in. I need him to answer this question. What do a woman do for you that makes you feel you're worth being with?
It's
Please
called
answer that.
tradition. Is it envy? You talking about envy?
No, not him.
Beards?
I think that's the dude that said it.
Y'all
I
probably.
done clicked off it.
Sorry.
I need to know these answers. How do you feel like you worth something? What is she doing for you? Cooking?
But I mean, I get it. I'm just saying because I don't think it's.
I don't know. It's just the logic behind what people say.
Yeah, it's a first date.
How
I
do you
don't
find
see
out your worth?
how.
Okay.
And it doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be.
To be
Ruth Chris
honest,
or whatever it is.
tradition does not cater to the man. And Terry keeps saying, "What are you benefiting? What are you benefiting? What are you getting?" Tradition does not cater to men in a certain way, not emotionally.
Marriage is
In
not
what
for-
way?
marriage
Tradition
is not-
says you're the
marriage
king,
is not for
and I'm
men.
supposed to make sure your dinner's
says
cooked and your
you're the
clothes are
king.
washed. But the tradition
True.
does cater to the man, very much so.
But I only say that in that I say emotionally, right? So like I know that we cater to their pride to a certain extent, like we stroke their ego because they need that, or what we coddle
That's
them.
emotional.
Right.
But we coddle them. It's more of an enabling. I don't think it's a strengthening thing. I think it's a coping mechanism to deal with the psyche of a man. I don't think it's emotional support. I think it's, oh, it's okay, big strong man. You had a long, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not making him a better person. Like that girl who always goes along
Yes,
with
ma'am.
what he's
Right.
saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I hear Terry saying, it's like, what are you benefiting from this girl? You got a yes woman. You got a bitch always on your arm. You got, oh yeah, babe, do that. Like that's not strengthening you. That's not making you a better person. And he just said that we have a whole.
Study agreeing with this man.
I have to interact with people.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. Terry's unpleased with the responses on the live, guys.
How do women have it harder in life than men? And what
We
aspect
do
is you
have it
talking
harder
about?
in life than men.
In what aspect? Go ahead.
Everything.
What part? No. Y'all got it hard.
We get paid, Terry. We're more educated than all of y'all, and we still
Okay.
get paid less. That's a problem.
We give birth and we could die.
And we
But we
do
ain't talking
die
about
more than
that type
everybody.
of stuff.
But what you talking about? That makes it harder though. That
I
makes
can
our
walk
life
down the
harder.
street and get raped at any given moment.
Ain't no girl gonna jump on
Nobody
the
is
dick in the middle of
after
the
your
street.
life
But
like that.
That makes it harder,
that's not
Terry.
as common as y'all think it is, though.
What?
Terry.
How many people y'all know walk down the street and got raped?
I know somebody who's more educated than all the niggas around her and get paid less.
Hold
That's
on.
me. This is a common thing that black women face, and we get paid less than every motherfucking.
And not even black
That's
women
not-
in general,
Is that
Terry.
really harder?
Yes, it's
Does that
harder.
make it, like, harder?
Yes, I'm a
wait.
single mother.
All right, cool.
Yes,
okay,
it makes it harder.
okay. Can we stop? Can we stop real quick? This is shit I was talking about earlier. The black man and the black woman. It's always an effing competition of who oppression is worse. Like, to be real,
Right.
a black man can die at any given notice because he got stopped by the police.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm
a
saying.
black woman.
It's so different, bro.
But look, a black woman.
Equal.
I'm overeducated than everybody in my office, and I'll never be seen as equal. That is the same levity
Yes.
as dying.
That's
But
all I'm saying.
my thing,
Leveled.
but we always come back to.
I'm better. Stop trying to do that. Let's just keep
Yeah,
it
I'm
level.
better.
There's so much level to this shit, bro.
So-
Y'all ain't gonna go out and get killed. We getting killed. Y'all getting molested. I ain't saying it's bad, but it's
That's way above
I
this.
have to live in my molestation. You
Right,
die.
and that's cool.
Okay.
But I ain't saying it's not. I'm just saying
No,
we
yeah, I
gotta
get
stop
it.
trying to put this person over
Okay.
this person.
I
Why would you
agree.
say that?
I agree,
but
though.
okay, so
So
on this,
cut it out.
Okay, but
Exactly
just
my
on that, right? We had white people. Apparently, they're like the cream of the crop. They always get treated better. They get all the options, whatever.
Right.
And then it's like everybody else, and then it's a black man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all kind of get it worse, but under you guys, it is still us. We're still under. Because we are still under you. Now, can you at least understand
in that area.
In that
Yes.
regard, yes.
Yes.
So maybe that's what they meant when they said black women have it harder, because
That's
We
all
need
I'm
to ask
asking.
him,
In
sir,
what aspect?
what do you
Because
mean?
there's so much to
Yeah.
do.
but that was
Who's
an
getting
overall
killed
thing.
more?
So wasn't
Who's getting
that
killed more and sent to jail for senseless shit that we ain't
Yes,
do?
exactly.
Black men.
Yes.
But then you want to bring it back to who's getting molested more as kids?
Right.
Women. But it's so
Yeah.
much different stuff, bro.
You're right. And my thing is, the cure to most of this shit is we need to stop comparing oppressions.
Stop comparing it. Let's
But
find the problems and
so
fix it.
so my thing is, no, when I come home with my black woman issues and I'm talking to my black man, I'm talking to my black man so that he can understand where I'm coming from. When he tells me his shit that he went through that day, I need to understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
such a nice
we're on the
love right
we're
there.
on the
Exactly,
same shitty ass totem pole.
Exactly.
We really are.
What I always tell you,
know
when we
what I'm
have a
saying? Just a different
conversation, I don't
thing.
have the battle of the sexist conversations. It's so stupid and pointless.
Well,
It's
for black
stupid.
people, we can do it for white people.
anybody. I don't want to have the battle of the sexist conversation. I ain't saying battle of the racist. Battle
No,
of
no,
the
no.
sexist.
But I don't mind
It's pointless.
when it comes to race. I'll talk
No,
about
I ain't
white
talking
women.
about that.
But,
But
that's what
I
I'm
can-
telling you.
So you're right.
I don't care.
I can agree. When it was like last year sometime, when like all this, like it literally was like back to back black men
Right.
dying, it freaked me out a lot. And it was just like, damn, black men do have a hard goddamn. I just want to pick y'all up and just put y'all in my pockets and just hide you away from all the killers. And I get it. That does make it difficult. And that in that regard, I just all it comes back down to me is like, okay, I look to a black man to protect me. Like that's something that,
Right.
as independent as I am, I need you for that. Like
He better protect
yes,
you.
I need
I'ma
you for
protect
that.
anybody around me, friend, guy,
Yeah,
female,
I-
any of my close people. I'm protecting. You.
So
If I'm
for
in a
me, it's
relationship
like
with you,
I
I'm
want to
protecting.
then protect you in return. Like I look for this man to make sure some guy don't just grab my ass when I'm walking down the street. Right, this is my man.
Right.
I look for him to hurricane whatchamacallit came. He
Right.
helping me fix shit in the house. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for him to do that, and in return,
Right.
I feel like let me protect him as best as I can. Let
And-
me make
and-
sure he's
Right.
okay. Let me make sure
And
he's
con-
fed.
yeah.
Let me
That's
make
it.
sure his clothes,
Yeah.
his clothes ain't
and his
whatever.
his ideas are heard.
Yeah,
and
let me-
his
let me make
his
him
complaints
feel
are
mutual
addressed.
Shit and not just sitting around expecting everything for your ass. Mutual shit. You doing mutual shit for the relationship. That's what's up.
Okay, you said in a relationship it was different. So in a relationship, provide and protect. I believe we had this conversation before, and you were on the 50-50 team when it comes to paying bills and these type of things. Is that correct?
This my thing. If you working and I'm working also, I just need us to be on the same level of what we're spending our money on. If I'm paying for all
Okay.
the bills, I need you to be investing in something that's helping
Saving.
us.
I agree.
Or buying a group, something. You're
Some
just
shit
not
gotta
gonna be
give.
collecting and spending money. I don't care how much money I got. I need you to do your part or something. Just do something with your money that's helping us as a. I don't give a fuck if it's investing in your business.
But something productive.
But
a bitch can't be out here in like Louis
yeah, you
Vuittons
just not
and
finna. I'm
Louis
just not gonna
bags
be
all
taking
day.
care of you, and you have no type of drive. I can't be with that type of female.
So
Agreed. Okay.
that's your idea, and I know a
That's
lot
not
of
bad.
men who would rather a woman not think and not do
Yeah,
and
I
not.
can't be with that. That's boring.
And
That does suck. Yes.
I
boring.
personally
Poor
feel
fat girl.
it's your prerogative.
what female would want to do that though? Just don't
It's-
have
they-
no
they-
dreams.
this.
Terry.
Oh no,
this
I
is-
know it's
this-
a lot. I'm just
okay,
saying.
yes.
It's
I don't
so-
have to
It
think.
ain't one of these.
I don't have to
They
think.
exist.
I don't have to think. I don't have to work.
I
I don't
gotta
have to
have
worry
these
about
babies.
bills. All I gotta do is make sure
might
he
be
is
female.
fed. My king is fed. I gotta make sure
Baby
my
not
king is
hungry,
fed. I'm
Chris
popping
fed.
out these jits. I'm healthy. Whatever. He wants a yes woman, and that's what a lot of men like traditional homemaker ass women.
I know this.
Because they don't even want to deal with any backlash or any back talk or what. I don't care about what you think. A lot of niggas try to act like they like smart girls, but they don't. Because the moment a smart girl start talking, you try to downplay my shit by telling me how cute I am in the midst of my conversation. So don't tell me that you want a smart woman who is this and that's going to tell you like it is. When I start doing that shit, you patronize me. Like, that's the truth.
I dated somebody.
Most niggas want girls who just want to roll over.
He always liked it. It was just like, yo, you always keep me on my toes. Da, 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 da. This is when he was gun-ho ready to be that. Oh, the gun. Is it the gun-ho? Is it the gun-ho? The fact we're going to send you some clips that they say gun-ho all the time. They say it all the time, Terry. Damn.
All the time.
Okay, so I dated somebody who loved it. He always told me the fact that you always be motivated. He'll come to me. What do you think I should do? A or B? I tell him B, and he went and did it, and everything was fine. This is when he was in a better mindset. When he got to the place where he wasn't as happy with himself, blah blah blah. It was just like, you always tell me what to do. I was like, oh. And I didn't tell him anything else, but nothing else happened. No progression, and again, he was left as well. But no progression happened. So it seems like some men are receptive to this type of woman when they're in a better position, and when they're in this weird ass,
insecure. What the fuck am I doing?
Me starting the podcast, the nigga got weird. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do my podcast and leave your ass alone. Right. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like men are open to it when they want to be open to it. And women too. Let me say that. I'm sure some women are the same way. But it's like that to me is the worst type of person to be with. Woman or man. You are so unhappy with your shit that you can't even be happy for me
or receive good information to help you.
That you used to like but you don't like it now because your shit 1 + 1 ain't 2 for you right now. Like that's confusing.
Yeah, man, I just don't know how people do it. I can't do it.
Clearly, because
I can't come home every day and she ain't got no dreams. Just to watch the kids and wash the dishes.
She dreams about you.
I cannot.
Sandra loves you.
You gotta have dreams, bro. If your dream is to sit home and do nothing, bro,
it's not.
Don't do that. Because stay-at-home moms will light your ass up.
Stay-at-home moms are hard. It's hard.
I understand that. But find something to do with put these motherfuckers in daycare. Or whatever the case may be.
Daycare is more expensive, cheaper sometimes for
watching your kids and all that. I understand all that. What I'm saying is that it's not a dream. That's what we have to do.
But you have to take care of the kids also. My goal in life is,
but you can't.
You know my goal in life is to have babies and just sit there and look at them.
The traditional.
I went and did all these school and blah blah blah, so I can make enough money to sit home and look at
that's
them.
Different.
But that's my goal. If I married a rich ass man that I can afford to sit home and pop these fucking babies out like clockwork, that's what the fuck I'd be doing. Michael, come over, girl. I got us some margaritas and we're about to make this podcast. But I want these babies now.
Like I always say, live your life, do you, whatever you're gonna do. If that's what you want out of life, do it.
You can't tell Sandra she ain't got no dreams. That's Sandra's dream.
You don't want to be nothing.
No, I just
want to be your wife and have your baby.
I just want to pop these just out.
That's Sandra's dream.
Look at them grow, and that's it.
And leave my mark on the world. Damn.
Yeah, so to each his own.
They broke
clearly. But can we?
They broke up.
But can we please stop comparing oppressions? Like I say it all the time.
This is pointless.
Like black, but
I think it is pointless. I agree.
But black men and black women in particular, I don't care about nobody else. I honestly don't. I will have a battle of the sexes with a white man right now. I don't care. And I would probably win. But at the end of the day, when it comes to black men and black women, the last thing,
because y'all not even talking about the same situations.
Right.
The last
thing.
Talking
about white women, you're talking about black men.
Right.
It's pointless.
The last thing we need to do is be against each other and trying to figure out how to work well together. Well, that's what we need to be focusing on. Why do I feel as a black woman? I feel like I am at a what?
He heard the thing pouring. Sounds like me.
Oh. Why am I at a disproportionate rate of blah blah blah? As a black man, why when I get pulled over, I'm automatically doomed to death? Like that's the conversation that we need to have in house, and that's the shit that we need to deal with each other. If you're not gonna go to the therapy, you need to make the person that you're with your therapist. Y'all need to be talking about every single thing that's happening. When I come home from work and a bitch pissed me off and I feel like it was because of my ethnicity, I'm going to say, babe, goddamn, I feel like some racist shit happened today. I don't know if it was real racist, but I feel like it was racist as hell. I got to say it. And you need to receive my shit. And let's deal with that shit and move forward, because that's the only way we are getting through it.
Okay, come on.
Who? Sandra who? Which Sandra?
I'm going to show you about protecting your black woman.
Well, And that's what I'm like. To me, that's what I think about. So even as tough as I am and blah blah blah, it's like I'm in. After dealing with like my past relationship, it's like, okay, Leah, you stayed too long because you stayed to where you didn't respect him, and then your mouth got reckless. So we know not to do that anymore, right? And again, like I said, I wasn't calling him out his name, nothing like that. But at the same time,
it doesn't count.
this was
She
like
was
2
not
years
young.
ago. This wasn't that long
You
ago.
just learned.
She wasn't young.
I wasn't young, but I stayed in. I mean, we talking to.
Will you
girl-
stay now?
I'm sorry, because it's so loaded. Like, what are we talking about? The same person, same situation.
Yeah, like, would you stay now? Because it's growth.
He didn't grow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, she grew. Like, she
I grew. Yes, I grew. And I always said I felt like he'd be a better person when he grew up. So that's the point. If we,
it
I don't,
work for her.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't.
It don't work for
Yeah,
her
that doesn't
with the
work for
question
me.
you're
I do
asking.
feel like people change, and I do feel like people grow.
I feel like people change too. What's
Yeah.
that? What y'all talking about?
But that's what you're saying. Would I stay now? Would I stay with the same person that he was and I left him? No.
Right.
But
No, why would he?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Do you
I'm
know
saying
what
if she
you're
was to go through that situation again with anybody. Not
Oh
now,
well,
would
then
you
no,
stay?
no,
Oh.
exactly. Because and that's the learning part. It's like once I date somebody that even gives me, somebody I met. They got damn near the same birthday, and the way he was talking to me, it was fine. It wasn't disrespectful, but it reminded me of him. I was like, this is scary. Do I want to go down this road again, bitch? Because, goddamn, Sam.
B. Bishop, you feel me, bro?
Oh.
I do everything she do.
Oh, my
I don't
gosh.
need that.
I don't
from
need a
you.
house slave.
You feel me? Like
I
we in
need
this
a
shit together. I don't
soldier.
need you to do
all
all
in
that
this
for me.
together.
You cooking, I'm cooking. You cleaning, I'm cleaning too. You don't have to do all
He
that.
read a comment up live.
That's why I
This
say
is
when
for
people talk
MB
about-
Bishop. Shout out to him. He's always on there. Holla at you.
I love when people bring that
He
up.
said, I can cook, I
cooking.
can
She
clean, I can
cleaning.
do
She
dirty
got the
work.
kids. She
I
get
don't
the
need
kids
a
ready.
house
I'm doing
slave.
all
I
that
need a
too.
soldier.
Yeah.
So it's hard for you to say that with me. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree. Honestly, to me, I feel like
Wives gotta-
I'm
I'm doing that
too.
too. What you talking about?
I wouldn't, as much as I would like to do that, I wouldn't be able to sit there for too long.
First
Like I
of
can't
all,
be a housewife.
I'm
I'm
not-
too busy.
I'm not domestic.
Yeah,
You don't have that mindset.
Yeah, I
You're
don't have that
go-getter.
mindset, yeah.
My point. That's what I need.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm not.
Sandra, he wants you back, girl. She changed, Terry. Sandra
so-
changed.
I am not domestic by a long shot, but what I do also feel is you attract what you want, right? But you need to attract what you want to be as well. Like if you're trying to get this person that is ambitious and they got their shit and they always got something going on, you need to be the same fucking person. How you gonna want some good shit and then they get stuck with your ass? Well, what you got to give? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just feel like people need to realize exactly. Oh my God.
Right.
Y'all in this live shit is killing me. I got a potty too.
I was laughing at Leah.
I know, but I was talking. Now my shit's thrown off.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that shit at all.
Aggravating, bro. Meatball had that.
Sorry.
I don't even remember.
Okay, you didn't deserve that, Mike, and I apologize to her. Say sorry. Oh my gosh. This is why he's single, y'all. You know what? This is why. Because you don't know how to apologize.
Dang. What else was I gonna say,
God
bro?
I'm sorry, Micah. We can,
Train of thought. Fucked up.
and I can't even guide you. All right, so sorry, Micah. If it hits you, just come on back later. So Terry, I was on Twitter. This is a while ago, and I just want to tell you how you feel about this. So I was on Twitter a while back, and this I saw this back and forth, but I went and read the first line of it. So this girl was just like, niggas act like paying for a date is so complicated, or like it's so expensive or whatever. Just pay for it. Like it's not that big of a deal. So then this guy replied, and he was like, well, you pay for it then, bitch.
Exactly. If it's not that big of a deal.
Well,
Like you, exactly what Micah just said. Don't be telling me with all this energy. You want me to be all this and that, and then you blah. If it's not that much, then you pay
but
for it.
because that's my thing. I'm not opposed to, again, I make money. So it's not,
It ain't a money thing.
but that
You know
would
what I'm
be
saying?
why you would assume somebody wouldn't pay. Maybe they can't afford it. So I make it, but I still want him to feel like it's my job to pay. Me
Right.
deciding, oh, I'm going to pay for you. It's like, oh, look at babe. Pay for dinner today. I like to eat. So I'm down. It's like, come on, daddy. And surprise, I'm going to take care of it. Whatever. And then we'll mess around later. You can pay me back later. Ooh, shit like that. But I don't, the bigger issue for me with that whole interaction between him and that girl was his response. He didn't know her. They didn't know each other. She's somebody with like a bazillion followers.
The
though.
bitch
So you know
threw you off.
who?
The bitch. He said you pay for a bitch.
Yeah, the bitch. Well, you pay
Yeah,
for it
that
then,
was
bitch.
stupid
I
of
was
him.
like, God damn, this is hostility. Why is it
That
so
was
hostile?
stupid of him.
And yes, and to me, I saw that. I was like, Micah, I'm never gonna get a man because our generation is confused as fuck. And that shit was so discouraging to see.
Yeah,
Why
that
was
was
this
stupid
nigga
of him
so
to say
hostile
that.
off a bitch she don't know? And then they just sat there and went back and forth. And the tweet I eventually saw
Mm-hmm.
was her telling him that he ain't shit. His daddy ain't shit. His daddy probably wasn't shit, and his mama would have had an abortion,
Right.
but his daddy a broke ass nigga too.
Right.
And now you're here, and now I got to deal with this shit, and that was funny. But it was like, goddamn, it went to abortions, and he told her she built like, he told her she built like a tray table, some shit. It was just a lot, and I'm like, this comes into Mike's question. It's like, why the fuck do we talk to each other like this?
Right.
And it's
Because at that
unbelievable.
point, it's like I just want to hurt you. I don't even care.
And I don't even
know
you
you
don't
to be
even
saying
know
the things
her
that I'm
exactly,
saying.
and this is
she
where
don't
you go
know this
with
to
it.
say he broke and his daddy the abortion. Yeah, we don't know each other. We just saying a bunch of shit to hurt each other at that point.
God damn. I saw this one dude, he tweeted and he was just like, any girl that likes strip clubs, that's a dub or whatever. He's like, I'll never bring a bitch to see my mama if she likes strip clubs. I was like, sir, I like strip clubs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I enjoy strip clubs.
That's why I say,
That's so hard.
cool, homie. I'm not commenting on what you said. You want to know why? Because that's what you want. That's what you wouldn't do.
Right.
I'm not your type. Why am I angry at what you said?
Yeah, I wasn't angry. I
I'm
was
not
like,
about
well,
to
I'm a nice girl.
respond
I
to
like
you.
strip clubs. What is
You
that?
can have all that, you know what I'm saying, that you feel, because I don't care. You won't bring a girl home that go to strip clubs, then cool, homie. That's how you feel. I have no reason to feel a certain way about that.
No. I tried to sway him. He wasn't swayed. I was like, well, okay. I'm sorry. You
And
feel
he has
that
no
way.
point behind it. What's the point behind it?
He didn't have one. He
That's
just
what I'm saying. It's just
He
some,
just said
it's
they were
just some-
birds or
It's just how you
something.
feel.
yeah.
Right. Most people have, like I say, tradition is strong, bro.
Tradition is strong, and I
Tradition
think
is strong.
if you, all I would say is with tradition, because there's a few things that I don't agree with it. I don't agree when it comes to tradition. Just ask yourself exactly what is it that you like so much about that particular tradition. Our longtime friend here says she can like strip clubs as long as she doesn't want to work there. That's a good question. Would you date a stripper?
Me?
Yes.
Date?
Yes. Like be with. This is your girlfriend.
No. I can't do it.
Why? It's just her body. It's just ass and titties and
It
vaginas.
just
There's
ain't
so
my
many
thing.
there.
It just ain't my thing.
What if she makes a bag of fucking money and she's like the best
I don't
bitch?
care about
She's putting
the
herself
money.
through school. She's like literally about to be a doctor, but she's just gonna throw a little bit of ass and titties.
But see, that's
until
my
she get
thing.
there.
If she literally working towards something, I gotta meet her at that point though.
You gotta
She
meet
really
her.
got plans where she working towards something, and she really trying to get out this shit. That's a different story. I met her like that. But to date a female, she just a stripper and she ain't got no to work it. Nah, hell no.
What if like what about bottle girls? Have you
Oh
ever-
yeah, bottle girl, that ain't nothing.
You can
I
go
can
with
do
that?
Yeah, I fuck with them more than strippers anyway. Like when I go there, I pay more attention to them than the strippers
Why? Why is that?
because they just more attractive to me. First of all,
Because their clothes leave something to the imagination. You
Right.
know. I understand. I was asked to be a bottle girl once,
Shoulda
and
did it.
no, my baby daddy told me no, and you better not. I was like, all
fucked
right,
up your
chill.
pockets, hating.
Yeah, he was hating. Look, and I had to leave him. I could have been.
His pride.
I could have been
fucked
rich
up your
out
pockets.
here. Yes, he told me no. I wouldn't have
Well,
done it, but I was asked twice to be a bottle girl.
That's where that trust come in at. I ain't worried about.
Well,
her
he
talking
wasn't
to
a very
nobody.
faithful man the whole time either, so that's probably his own.
I ain't
little-
worried about nobody. She going home with nobody. I ain't worried about that. Why she can't be a bottle girl?
What about long distance relationships?
I can't do it.
Sandra?
I'm trying to fuck. If I can't see you, you know what I'm saying? Can I? Do I get permission to fuck somebody else while you gone?
No.
Then I can't do it. How long? How often I see you?
I don't know. I mean, what's the closest one? Tampa's far, right? Tampa's like what, 4 hours?
Oh, that's nothing. I can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She in
'Cause I can see
Gainesville,
you.
Jacksonville,
But
or
if you
something.
in Mississippi and I see you, nah, we can't do it.
What if it's like for a 3-month period?
Nah, I'm straight.
Sis gotta go do her clinicals, my nigga. She'll be back.
How long she gone?
3-month period.
She leaving for 3 months and coming back
Yeah.
forever? Oh, I can do that.
You gonna keep your dick to yourself for 3 months?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, 3 months. That's I can do that.
Okay.
Little phone sex.
You know,
Get it popping videos.
a little
Yeah.
webcam, you know.
All right,
Snapchat.
all right.
I
Okay.
could do that for my relationship. That ain't nothing.
This time I meant to ask you off of the Let's Talk About Sex episode. So you said you were team, you and Sandra, and you have a whole other girlfriend, like Lisa or Tiffany. I'm sorry, Tiffany is a girlfriend. She gets gifts for Christmas and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, but then it's a girlfriend. So that I can't put it that way. If
No
you,
one is above the other one. Let's put that out there.
so these bitches sister wives. So it's you and Sandra, and y'all just got something that y'all fuck with on the side. Like she's not a part of the relationship. This is kind of more so Michael swing. Like we don't buy this bitch nothing. But is it okay for you then to fuck this girl when Sandra's not around?
Yeah, I'm
Like y'all meeting up and Sandra don't have to know I fucked
Nah,
Tiffany
I ain't
today.
doing that.
Cause that
No,
sounds
listen.
sketchy.
Like I say, for me, my way it will go is we all in a relationship. They fucking when I ain't home. If she ain't there, we ain't fucking. Sometimes she say, "Look, I ain't trying to fuck today. I'm just fucking one." Like that. It ain't much to think about. It's simple for me. It's real simple for me.
Okay.
I ain't worried about them. They can fuck when I ain't there. Just send me videos while I'm at work. You feel me? I want to watch. Hype me up.
And right. So you see what you're coming home to.
Exactly.
Sandra and Tiffany butt ass naked.
You feel me?
You gonna meet a Sandra soon. I'm telling you, my intuition is strong.
Trust me.
I'm looking for she gonna be natural and thick as fuck. Oh,
Damn, I like that spirit.
I'm sending Sandra your
Energy.
way. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. You deserve that. I can't wait to meet her.
You deserve it, future. Yeah, you got to put the auto tune on. I say that.
Well, I'm gonna try to do it if I can. All right. I'm sure I'll think of more stuff
no
for you next time,
feelings.
Terry. This was and
I hope I cleared a lot of things up. They thought I was just something.
I mean, I don't know if you did because you cleared up the date part, but
You got some more? I mean, I cleared up everything. It probably just
what
still
else? Yeah, I don't
disagreement,
remember anything else
but-
I said crazy about you while you haven't been on here, but you've been mentioned a few times.
Damn, boy, I get talked bad about. it.
No, you're my friend. You're my best friend.
I be getting cursed out.
I mean, these dudes not agreeing with this shit. You a little boy to a lot of them, so
Yeah, man, they brainwashed. Then they actually trying to impress y'all. I was kind of holding out on that, but I don't think they on here no more.
y'all got a crush.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
he
probably
think I
been in
got a
y'all
crush.
inbox already, trying to make
Two
themselves
of 'em.
look good.
Two of them been in mine. They cute. Hell.
Do we done? We'll talk to you.
There was other ones.
We'll
These
talk to
other
you
guys
later.
have not approached me.
We'll talk to
They
y'all
have an
later.
opinion.
Nice show.
All right.
Trust me, I know these type of niggas that come on here doing that.
Well,
They trying to look.
so you don't
good,
think they believe in
make
that? You don't
themselves
think they really believe?
Not that deep. They be trying to be extra.
Okay.
Like, God,
Okay. I see what you mean. They put a little extra sauce behind
They're
it.
trying to look good, man.
Yep, you right.
Man, come on, bro.
Come on.
Lame.
Goddamn.
Lame. Anything y'all say, they agree with.
No. We
I'm
have.
gonna get in her amber. This is what she like. Oh hell yeah, let me agree with that. Oh, she's saying this. Oh, let me agree with that. I need a nigga gonna buy me a car first date. You feel me? That's a real man. Buy his girl a car first date. Shut up.
Dead.
Trying to fuck.
That happened with me on Facebook when I had put up, do guys still feel like it's their job to
Oh
provide
my
and protect?
God.
And me and these two guys went like hard down at it. Me and these two guys went hard down at it.
That's the comments coming in.
Oh, yes. And this one guy wrote me like a couple days later and was trying to
feel
talk
me,
to
bro?
me. I was like, sir, you just told
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
But he was
was the
disagreeing
opposite.
with me. He was calling me all type of shit. Like I'm a bitch that don't work. I didn't even tell him. Right. I didn't even tell him nothing. I was
You
just
feel me,
like, okay.
Bishop? You feel me, Bishop Don Juan?
Well, you know what?
Dog, these dudes
let
be
me say
lame,
this.
bro.
Let me say this, everybody. Guys, if you really don't want to pay for a first date, that's fine. What I'm telling you is I'm not going to go on a date with you, so deal with it. And it's okay, but you need to date people that you want to date. You know? Shut up. You need to go on dates with people that are okay with that. And you know what? Nothing's wrong with Terry Sandra. He's tall. He's tall. He's a handsome fella. He makes you laugh.
Sandra. Why you keep using Sandra?
Because that's the name we gave you, and I'm a
I probably
faithful
won't
bitch.
even
So
talk
we
to
gonna
a
keep you with
Sandra.
Sandra and a Tiffany. That was the second one. Tiffany was the backup. So, you just gotta find somebody who's with the type of shit that you're with.
Right, it ain't
That's
that hard.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Stop settling.
Go for what you want. Let the time go by. Say, hey, this man ain't for me. This girl ain't for me. And go for what you want. If he ain't paying for the first dates and that's what you want, go for that.
Right.
Stop settling, bro.
And be confident in that, because if I was a different person, I'd really sit here and say, oh my gosh, you know what, Terry? You're right. I should pay for the first date. No, I feel how I feel. Sir,
Go
you pay for it.
exactly. Go
I said what I
for
said.
it.
Isn't that
I
how
said what I said.
I said what I said. You need to pay for the first
Get
date.
a date that's gonna pay for that first date.
Right. And Terry, what I would say to you is, please don't waste Sandra's time. When you do meet Sandra,
Listen.
Sandra's eggs do have a limit. Now you're right. Like you said, you can go get, after you waste Sandra's 12 years.
It ain't about Sandra's
you can-
eggs.
It is about Sandra's
No,
eggs.
it's not.
It is if Sandra want kids.
That's why so many kids out here.
I don't think that many women
In
care about
dumb
this as much as you think they
situations.
do. I know a lot of women that don't. They feel like you feel. We just gonna ride it out. But what I'm saying is, people don't realize that shit until they turn 35, and they have more complications than they expected. My mom had my sister when she was 37. She had to go to the doctor every fucking week. When I was pregnant, I went every 4 weeks, and then for my last month, I went like every week. But when women don't realize that until they get older. And they try to, and they have mad complications. And it's because they spent 17 years with Terry and was just letting the
Stupid,
time.
tripping.
Sandra fucked up, and Sandra can't have these kids.
Sandra
she
was
wants.
tripping. Sandra should have
Yes,
been
Ta-
left me, knowing damn well I wasn't ready. Sandra, you supposed to been hit it.
Well,
And now your eggs,
they're like powder,
you feel me? Now you can't do nothing with your eggs.
and now you're babyless.
The eggs just straight
So,
yolk.
but Terry, as a black man, again, I think I'm asking you to not waste Sandra's time. And I get it that it
You
sounds
gotta
like
tell
you'll
me
waste
that. That's
it
why
if
I'm
you
single,
want
because
to.
I ain't wasting nobody's time. If I'm gonna waste your time, it's gonna be like a month, and you're gonna realize this man ain't trying to be with me, and it ain't even me leading you on. You just gonna realize.
So ain't nobody
he ain't
been
trying to be
close.
with me.
You ain't had somebody that was close to making it official, like at all, Terry. It's been 77
Me making
years.
it official?
Yes.
I passed up on plenty of women that I feel like would have been perfect.
Why?
Cause I ain't ready. I mean, I wasn't ready.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
going.
okay,
I wasn't
okay,
ready.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
too
right.
much. I'm still out here, you know.
Getting these hoes.
You know.
Picking them down. Damn, Micah. All right.
Heavy. So what's not ready though? What's not ready?
Not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to be with you. I'm not ready to give up all the other women that I'm fucking. I'm not ready for that.
So these women that you potentially want to be with for the rest of your life, just assuming they don't want to be with other women too.
What you mean?
He said they were perfect.
So
Damn
that means
near.
she want to fuck other girls too.
Possibly.
And if that's the case, you can still fuck other girls and still be with her. So I'm just,
No, not at the rate that I'm thinking about though. You thinking just every time bring a girl in. It ain't always like that.
Okay.
It's different. It's different. It's
I
different.
mean, she
You know how
brought up a good point. She brought
Not
up a
many
good point.
different. No, I mean the point she brought it up, but I'm telling her what it is.
Right.
At the rate that I'm talking about is different. I'm not bringing.
So
Every time.
you're a late 20s man. Well, no, early 30s man, and you still fucking off.
I'm still having sex. Yes.
So you still fucking around.
But that's fucking off with multiple women.
What do you
'cause
mean
you're
by
not-
fucking off?
Well,
You're not- you're still fucking.
You're not satisfied with just one. That's fucking.
I'll
off
never
to
be
me.
satisfied with just one.
So my thing is, if these women are so close to perfect, and the woman that you want to eventually be with that's close to perfect gotta be down with fucking other girls,
Right.
and she's down with fucking other girls, I don't see what the problem is not wifing her if you're still gonna get
I'm
to
just
fuck
not
other
ready
girls.
to fuck other girls with you. Then I fuck other girls with you. I'm just not ready to be with you and fuck other girls.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
I'm just not ready. Period.
Because of the
Not ready.
dynamic of the woman that you want is down for what you
Right,
want.
but that ain't.
So
the,
I just.
that ain't the only thing. But I get what you're saying. But I'm just not ready.
Well, I mean,
It's
and-
more than just sex, though.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to
That's what
come
I'm
home and
saying.
answer to you. I'm not ready to tell you
Okay,
I was
cool,
over
but
here.
you
I'm not
only
ready
said
to.
the fucking other women, and that's what most men always say.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
done smashing these hoes, but that's the first thing you said because that's the most
Right.
important thing to you.
That's
It's
what it is
not
right now.
answering to you and all the other shit.
I mean, that
so
comes into play, but I'm
So
just.
do you tell them
Sex
that?
is
Like,
as
do the
more.
girls come to you and ask you, what do you want? Or what are you looking for? And do you say,
Yeah.
I'm looking for some pussy?
Nah.
What do you say? Well,
They
I'm
don't-
just saying. 'cause
They don't
you-
need to know all that.
Okay, so what do? You bamboozle them a little bit until you get the pussy? Well, because I'm saying, if I ask you, because this is my new question now, thanks to
They
Micah.
don't-
Are we
What are
giving
you
away
looking
a
for?
game? His people
Yeah.
gonna be listening.
What you mean?
Your girl's gonna be listening. We giving away your game
You
to what you
can't, you
doing.
can't listen.
You can't play a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's too many women in this world for you to mess me up with anyone I'm talking
So that's
to.
what I'm asking you. So okay, so me and you talking and cool, and I asked you, so what are you looking for? You looking for a relationship? Looking for that? What do you say?
I ain't looking for nothing. Whatever happens, happens. That's what I tell them.
These
I'm not
type of niggas
looking
I walk
for
away from.
anything.
It's like, all right.
Whatever happens,
Yeah, SpongeBob meme.
I'm not
All right, I'm
looking to date anyone.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna head out. Okay, no, that's cool. Okay, and I get it because Micah
Because
made a
the
point.
moment
that
I give you an inch, you gonna run with it.
not all of them.
And then I'm gonna be an ain't shit nigga because I never took it there. I've been waiting forever, bitch. I never told you to wait.
No, and he didn't.
I never told you to wait.
Most niggas don't.
Yeah.
And women
they never
take
do.
that small thing. He been playing with me. No, bitch, we went on some dates. We fucked. I never said I wanted to be with you. And that's what I have to live on. I didn't put you in no situation. So when you out there trying to talk bad about me, I always got that to come back on. I never said this. No, you led me on, bitch. You led me on.
Hey.
We do the same thing.
Hey, the last thing I want to hear when I'm talking to a nigga is you not my girl. So you know what I do? I don't act like
Don't
his
put
girl.
yourself exactly.
So stop acting like these niggas girl.
And we have a
because
man
they
here
will
this
say
time
that.
that's saying it. So
Like-
and it's true.
And I ain't just been talking to talk. Like that's
It's true.
what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can get caught up in the day to day, making memories. We enjoying each other's company, and that's
So
great.
a guy says,
But
a guy
nah.
hits you with that line, Micah. How do you respond to that? Because I feel like a guy tells me he ain't looking for nothing. Whatever happens, happens. I
Oh,
take that.
you mean that line?
Yes.
Or you not my girl line?
No, I'm not looking for nothing. Whatever happens, happens. To me, that's like, okay, cool. Then
All right, so like I said, like
There's
when you
nothing else
ask
to talk
when you
about.
ask people initially what they're looking
Yeah.
for, and then they say, oh, whatever happens, happens. So that means he's open to a relationship. He open to just fucking. He open to
but
just
he,
friends and
but
benefits.
his, but then I was
It's
gonna quote exactly.
It's open to interpretation.
But
at that
I ain't
point.
looking for nothing. Whatever happens, happens.
That ain't what he said.
That's
though.
not he said. He didn't say I don't look
Leah,
for
that's what
nothing.
Leah get out of it. You don't want nothing.
No,
But to me,
No,
I'd
it's not.
rather have that mindset because he
But
didn't say
then-
I'm looking for something more serious. Whatever happens, happens. I
But
don't.
Leah, if that's the case, he said I'm not looking for nothing.
Right.
You can't say
You
I'm
can't-
looking for nothing.
That's what
she
Terry said.
interpreted.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
Terry said
Whatever
I'm-
happens,
He said
happens.
whatever happens, happens. He didn't
I
say
didn't say I'm
I'm
not
not
looking
looking
for nothing.
But-
That's what Leah get out of it though. Nigga,
Right.
you don't want nothing. I'm out.
So my thing is, you want a nigga to say either I'm not looking for nothing. In
And
clause.
so you can leave.
Well, whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens is just whatever happens. So that's my thing.
So
You
it's
asked me
both
how do I
possibilities.
respond to that? So how I respond to that is like he looking for benefits, he looking for a fuck buddy, he looking for a girlfriend, he looking for a friend. Like ain't no telling.
Right.
But as long as I know what I'm looking for, it doesn't matter what his response is. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you the other day.
It does matter.
But no. What I want, I'm gonna respond like, oh well, I'm looking for a relationship.
Right, okay.
That's if we're having a conversation, if we're being open about what we want. Thank you for telling me you ain't looking for nothing in particular. But in particular, nigga, I'm looking for a relationship. So this shit probably ain't gonna go nowhere. Or
You can
the
change my
nigga,
mind.
I'm open to anything. I'm open to whatever. Whatever happens, happens. That's an open ass nigga at that point. So we can literally be like, all right, cool. Okay.
You can find
Okay,
out
cool.
if I'm worth it. I might turn out and say, hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm
change-
saying. We can do our thing and we'll see. And if I feel like 6 months, that's my shit. 6 months pass by.
Right.
What we on now?
Right, exactly.
Relationship or no? He like, I'm still open.
Then
Nah,
you
nigga,
can
I'm
get on.
gone.
Right,
Like
exactly.
that's when your
Exactly.
standards step in.
The
Like,
moment I tell you I'm looking for a relationship, we basically in a relationship right there. Cause guess what? That's what I'm working towards. That what you working towards? You literally got to be not my type
nah, nigga, you gotta
for us
ask
to
me.
cut it off, right? Though, think about it.
No,
if you
I
look for a
get it.
relationship and we dating and we going out, we basically almost in a relationship now.
Almost.
But we both
Until that
looking for
question.
it.
Yeah,
So what's the
I
point?
agree.
We go out too many times, we might as well be in a relationship. But if I got that, whatever happens, happens. I can stall however long I want to.
Yeah, stall the fuck out to my 6 months and I ask you what's up and you
Exactly.
tell me no. I'm like, all right,
Exactly.
cool, I'm out then.
If I say that
It's gonna
every
hurt.
other date, we get
But I'ma
close to a
do it.
relationship.
I'ma do it,
Because that's
though.
what we both
But-
looking for.
And
And then you're gonna be like, damn, well, you looking for a relationship? Why you ain't cuffed me yet? You're gonna be like, I'm ugly, my sex.
and that's the thing.
stressing
I don't- so that's the thing. That's the thing.
Damn.
So another thing, ladies.
That's what it's gonna be.
Another thing,
You
ladies.
gonna wonder why
Stop
this nigga ain't
asking.
cuffed you yet.
Stop throwing out suggestions of why you weren't picked. bitch, it's probably him. To be real, it's not even you. It's probably him.
You know how many women I had to tell that? Look, you are
God.
perfect. If I was to want to be in a relationship,
Am I not this enough?
I would date
Am I not
you.
this
I've told a
enough?
few women this. I say, listen,
fuck,
you are
girl?
good enough. Stop thinking too hard. I'm just not ready.
Most times it's not you, sis.
Cause I don't be trying to hurt people's feelings. That's my
Sometimes it
thing.
is
I ain't
you.
gonna hurt your feelings.
Yo, his
And I
whole name
hate
is
that.
No Feelings.
But I hate that.
Yeah, but
He ain't trying to hurt it though. That's
I
the
hate
point.
that. I think most men try not to hurt women's feelings and they end up doing that shit.
Cause they don't say enough.
They're
maybe.
not being honest.
Enough.
Right,
Like-
but not purposely though. We don't do it. Like it's like we don't want to do it.
Tiptoeing around that
but
shit.
it
It is
be-
what it is. I don't want you.
Yeah, but I ain't
Say
doing it as a nasty person though. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you just be
saying?
honest.
It's just
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all the only reason niggas ain't honest because we either want to continue fucking you or we just want to fuck you.
That's so
So
selfish.
niggas be beating.
Fuck
It
up
is
a-
selfish.
Fuck up a whole human being
It
mindset
is selfish,
just
dog.
to get pussy that you can get
But
anywhere.
it's so natural. It's so
That
natural.
shit is.
It's
But
naturally in us,
do you
bro.
understand
But you
how?
send yourself
but
with so
look,
much pussy everywhere.
but
Like if bitches down.
But that's what
for
I'm
that.
saying.
If bitches down with just fucking
it
and
is
going.
so much of that desperate shit going on, and you still want to carry on.
Look who back.
God,
Hey, cutie,
I saw that too. I was
you
like,
gonna have to slide. You Aggie.
but yeah. What?
No,
That's microphone. Stop.
My dog. Well, what's happening?
Anyway, so, but yeah, there's so many women that are down to just have sex and go with it, and so why not waste?
And
why
that's
not
the
do it
thing.
with them?
Y'all be so hard on us. A lot of us continue to do it. What we was talking about earlier, because a lot of other women allow it. If you do it, if women do what you said earlier, stop allowing shit, then it would be less. Like
Okay,
you say,
you're right.
pussy can run it. But they don't do that. I
I
can go
just
right
thought
now and say, you know, I'd be like, what's up, bitch, let's fuck. You would be like, yeah, nah, Bill talk to me like that. Another bitch be like, oh, that shit turned me on, bitch, let's do it. Now I'm doing it to every other
Dumbass
female because
girl.
it worked for me.
Dumbass
Remember
girl.
what we talked about? If it worked one time, they probably will keep doing it.
But then, and then, okay, it's every
It's
time we
not.
say that,
So
I
it's
get
not
it.
about. It's not about the woman. It's about the. It's about the ask. It's about the phrase.
But,
it's not
but
even
every time,
about
but
the
then where's your
caliber.
respect for the black woman in this whole situation, Sarah?
There's
Because that's what I'm
none.
asking. It's
Where's
like, where
your
does that come
respect
in?
for yourself, first
But
of all?
true,
It's
but you
always going to
can't-
be disrespectful niggas out here. You got to respect
Right,
yourself. That's
right.
just like,
But here's the point. That okay, you asking Sarah,
Who?
your girl. So you asking Tanya,
Uh-huh.
and Tanya down to let you fuck. He's like, hey bitch, let's fuck. Tanya's like,
Right.
let's do it, daddy. And then you come to me. I respect myself very much, but you still a disrespectful nigga because you gonna come to me. Hey
Right.
bitch, let's fuck. That's the point. I get what you're saying. Respect yourself. I do respect myself. That has nothing to do with the way you're gonna approach me. I've never had a nigga walk up to me like that. But at the same time, if it's worked with Tanya,
He gonna keep.
you're
doing it.
assuming it's gonna work with me, and this is where a black man has disrespected a whole black woman that does respect herself and knows her worth and etc. And I'm looking at y'all like, goddamn, y'all niggas just black men just letting the whole
cycle.
fucking.
It's a
See,
cycle.
and that's another thing.
Then
but it's so many.
stop.
But it
I wish it was that easy.
so
Right.
black
I
Boom,
wish
it's done.
But-
Hey,
but-
I did it. It's fixed.
black women are not the same. Like I feel like we keep capping each other under this same umbrella. We're not the
saying
same.
we're not.
We're raised
Terry,
very
yeah, Terry,
differently.
not the same.
Class makes a very big difference in the way that you respond and the way that you are raised. So black women as a whole need to be respected. Yes, black men as a whole need to be respected. But a nigga hung up on me because I said I didn't want to go bowling because I was cramping.
What?
I text this nigga, hey, don't
took your
worry.
ass
I said, hey, don't worry about calling me back. Lose my shit. He called me. Man, you wildin', and you shut out. I don't understand what that means. I see what you were.
She's flagging.
But I said, I see how you respond to disappointment. I don't want no parts. A nigga who hang up because I said I'm cramping. Bitch, are you serious?
Right, I ain't fucking with you.
Grow
homie.
up.
Bye.
So that's my thing. That's a black man, right? And like I said, it's the way that we was raised. Like it's so many different types of black people, and unfortunately, we're cast under this fucking umbrella that we're all the same, and we're not. So when he approached Tanya, however the fuck, and then he
Bitch,
come to
let's
Leah,
fuck. That's what he said.
and he come to Leah and be like, "Bitch, what's up?" You be like, first of all, bitch is a derogatory term. You about
Right.
the derogatory? He ain't never heard that word ever.
What the fuck
Right.
is that?
Right,
Sound like detergent. Bitch talking about soap.
bitch, what? Like, I got a disease? Like, they on some stupid shit. Because they're not exposed. So you got exposed niggas. And you got educated niggas. That's just what it is, right? So it's like, it's hard for us to be
Definitely don't.
judged on the same spectrum.
It's
Why you gotta respond out loud?
right.
Respond in your
Say
head.
it to yourself. I mean, I get it. To me, I guess that's what one of those conversations was what made me decide to do the podcast altogether, because I kept saying it's just like island people and like black island people and black American people are just raised totally differently, whatever. And Micah gave me all these scenarios of why some American black men are the way they are, because they've had to grow up a lot faster. It's just so many things. So that opened my eyes to the fact that, you know what, they'd have been through some shit. But it's the unfortunate part now is that I'm a black woman in America dealing with, for the most part, black American men. And I'm not impressed. Like, I'm not impressed very often. And agreed, it could be the type of men that I'm around or whatever. All the guys that are close to me, I like them all respectfully. Me and Terry talk damn near every day. I don't agree with everything, but I like Terry. I think he's a good lad. And yeah, like I got like Cordero, love Cordero to death. I think he's a good guy too. Like, I have guys around me that I think are good, and then you just have like random like Twitter outbursts like that, and I'm just like, man. I mean, maybe it was just for attention. So I guess we can say that maybe he was just trying to be.
Some fucked up people out here.
Yeah, and that thing made me feel like, damn, I don't know where I'm going to find my husband at. Michael told me my husband's in Texas. So Texas, I'm coming to see you.
You
okay.
can't base you can't base other people off dumbass people. Like, it's so many fucked up people out here, bro. You just can't do it. You can't do it.
Well, black women and black men, because you're who we talk to on this.
Yeah. And then look what we grew up in. Come on, man.
Our group, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. And that's true. You have a different view on it, because like I grew up, I did go to Lakes and I went to BA, but like I was in private schools for a really long time. I grew up in Jamaica for a while. I was born in Michigan. I grew up in Detroit for a while. So it's like my palate's wide, and I lived in Canada for a while. Like I'm in Toronto. And it's like, coming here, like, I'm not gonna lie, the ghetto that I saw when I came up in this motherfucker, I was like, what? I was like grammar checking people all day. I just gave up. I was like, they don't care. They don't care what they say and how they sound. Right, clearly. So I realized that, and that is somewhat of an adjustment, something I had to realize. But it's like, I implore us all to find a way to just talk a little bit better to each other. If we could do anything from this episode, please, seek women and men, seek understanding, and let's treat each other with a little bit more respect. If we don't respect our black men, if y'all don't respect your black women, who will? Right, man. Terry, it's been a pleasure.
Facts.
It's been a pleasure, Terry. Really, I mean, I can't believe it.
Appreciate you for having me.
It's been great. Micah, per usual, you are a delight to my night. Yay. Micah's Archer Point class was tonight, by the way. It was very, very good. So good. I recorded it, and she said my video was fantastic, way better than certain people. So, thank you. I did a good job, and I'm the best DJ you've ever met.
Replaying the same song sounds so.
Shade was thrown. Like, what? You threw the whole tree at me. It's cool. Terry, I'm wishing Sandra and Tiffany on your life, my friend. I hope you get them. And they both bad. The women I'm picturing look great. I'm going to draw. Oh my God. I'm going to draw Sandra and Tiffany for you. They look good.
Amazing.
Yeah, they look good. Terry, we'll have you back. This wasn't necessarily the Let's Talk About Sex episode. That's what you were supposed to be on the part 2. But I think this was actually quite good. And we'll catch you the next time you have time for us when you're not
out. Always free.
Okay. Well, this is episode 14, and this is the first time you've made it here. So I beg to differ.
And we stuck to it.
Well, and I thought of it, and I said, call Terry.
And I slid.
Call Terry.
And I slid.
And you know what, friend, you came through. I take it back. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This was Let's Say It's For You.